Yes, sir. We in here. We in here. Check, check, check. Test, test, test. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. The room is officially open. I swear to God, the Knicks better not let Lance Stevenson go off tonight. Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Yeah, let me know if you guys got the invite to speak. Yo, yo, your mic is muted.
Sure. It's good, man.
What's good? What's good? My bad, y'all, for the late start. My phone was dead. I got to the crib, I'm like, damn, this shit's like on 10%.
It's all good.
Yeah, how we looking, man? That first half was crazy, but RJ went off, but the game remained close.
RJ kept us in it. I feel like we should be up. Well, we should have been up.
But yo, thank God we didn't let Lance Stevenson go off, man, because we let some other G leaguer go off. You know, somebody was gonna go off, man.
It's always some G leaguer just going off on us.
Yeah, this time it's looking like Sykes. Where the hell did he come from, man? This guy's looking like one of these Jordan Pooles or Gary Payton II out here, man. One of them Golden State Warrior players.
It's because they got bad corner 3-point defense. For some reason, somebody sags off too far and can't recover all the time, and they get hit with that corner 3.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Mitch coming off that bench is looking all right.
Yeah, he's doing good against Sabonis. Sabonis kind of bullied him. I can see the weight loss is kind of.
Wait, you think Mitch lost weight?
A little bit.
I thought Mitch put on weight.
He did put on weight, but he had lost some of it because it was fucking with his conditioning.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So, he had slimmed down some. He may be still a little bigger than he was last year, but he's not as big as what he came in this year. Because he came in, he was huge.
Yeah, he was looking a lot heavier. I just thought he bulked up. I didn't think it was going to affect his athleticism.
Yeah, his conditioning was taking a hit, so they slimmed him down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I see Tibbs shaking up this lineup, man. Putting Taj Gibson as a starter. It's helping us out, but yo, Taj be looking gassed out there. Taj be gassed. I saw him breathing hard as hell.
Yeah, Taj, old man out there trying to keep up with these young niggas.
Yeah, man, this shit. I don't know how long that's gonna work for Tibbs.
Yeah, I know. Like, how long? We can't have Taj forever. So I think Taj will end up becoming like a Haslam.
Man, he look like he becoming a Kurt Thomas, an old school Nick vet, like a 10-year Nick
Yeah, I
vet.
mean, he keep hitting them corner threes. He will be.
Yeah, yo, actually, yo, that's a new part of his game I didn't even know he had.
Yeah, same here.
I'm looking at this right now. I'm praying to God Lance Stevenson don't go off. Oh, quickly
He's
with a
been
nice
pretty quiet
crossover.
so far.
Yeah, RJ was definitely doing his thing in the first. Got 24 points. My man missed like only like 2 or 3 field goals.
Ooh.
You know, the ball was moving. Everybody had like at least 2 assists. Randall wasn't doing too much. He was kind of just playing within the flow of the game. The first half looked all right. It's just,
which he should.
Yeah, it's just someone was fucking up on the defensive end, letting Sykes drop 16
It's Fournier.
points. Yo, but Fournier barely played that second quarter.
Yeah, but when he was in, he was getting cooked every time down the floor by that other rookie that also is going off. I can't remember his name. Some the light skinned dude with the braids.
I think his name is Washington. I'm not even sure.
What's good, fellas?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Man, hopefully we can pull this out. But
yeah, I think you was talking about Dwayne Washington.
Yeah. Which one is Derek Fisher's nephew?
I have no idea. I didn't even know Derek Fisher had a nephew in this game.
Oh, yeah. One of these guys is Derek Fisher's nephew. It's one of the two light-skinned guys.
All right.
I just couldn't figure out.
Washington dude, he's cooking Fournier.
Fournier, man. Oh, my God. I can't make no more excuses for him, bro.
Yeah, he's just out there getting cardio at this point. Like,
I tried.
Yo,
man.
but Tibbs is still giving him a lot of burn.
I think Tibbs still believes in him. I don't know why.
They paying him.
He did not look like this in Orlando, bro. In Orlando, he used to cook us.
Yeah, every time we played him, he cooked us in Orlando. And then I thought we were getting like Olympic.
Yeah.
Fournier. Like,
yeah.
He was doing this thing against the best of whatever USA
in the Olympics. He was balling.
Yeah, he was somebody different in the Olympics. He came in New York, and
you know what? I think that's why they tried to pair
there.
him with that French guy to get him some. I don't know. I'm just thinking they trying to get him going somehow.
He's looking like Frankie out there.
Dude, it's disappointing, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm just telling you, Tibbs starting Taj is mad interesting. I'm telling you, because Obi, man, if Obi just fucking played defense a little bit more and got some more rebounds, he should be able to take those minutes away from Taj.
I think he just trusts Taj more.
Yeah, Taj just knows defensive spots, man. He just looks, it's just instinctual to him. Taj looked good out there some nights. He looked decent tonight, but he's gonna always give you his all. That's one thing Taj gonna give you every night.
Yeah, for sure. He just need to pass some of that game on to Obi.
I know they working together. They have to be. And he's the best screen setter on the team.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes fourth quarter Burks.
Big money AB.
Yo, Toppin ain't get slapped right there? Shit.
Yeah. He should be.
This game is gonna be tight to the very end.
Yeah. And don't let Lance get loose, because he's shifty. Good. Yo, we missed so many reads tonight for easy buckets. Just hope they stay engaged. Come on, Alex. Man, we gotta take advantage of this next stretch, man.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Burks right now, man. We need that fourth quarter Burks heroics right now.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Let's see. I mean, the energy is there tonight, but man, they letting them stick around. These two rookies are putting up points.
It's like every time they make a three, then they give up 3 points.
Yep. I like what I'm seeing from RJ the last 3 games. Hopefully, this is something he can impart in his game. Like, get to the rim, bro, and then your 3 shots gonna be that much deadly.
Yeah,
then they need to have more consistent shooters around them, and Fournier is just.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out who's getting up all these points to these guards, man. Because I'm looking at Fournier getting some minutes tonight.
I feel like Reggie Bullock, we should have kept him.
Yeah. Reggie was there.
We get better defense, and I mean, of course, Bullock
get hot
disappears.
Yeah,
Bullock disappears towards the end of the games, but for the most part, he hits those threes.
Yeah. How's he doing in Dallas? I haven't really been paying attention.
He barely gets any burn. Him and Frankie ride the pine.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Dallas
Yo,
Knicks.
you know what? You know what it is? They're too busy watching Luka, man. They're gonna be watching Luka all game, dribble, put the ball through his legs 100 times, and then at the last second give him a pass.
Yeah, it's the Dallas Knicks over there. they got all of our old players. Singers, Hardaway, Trey Burke, Frankie, Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know how the Knicks, man. We get so unlucky so many times, bro. We 1 pick away, 1 lottery draft away. We always 1 away from something, bro. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of glad we didn't get Zion.
Yeah, Zion would have been.
I think if he would have been here, I think if we would have got him, it would have been different. I mean, we're going off of what is happening now. You know, I don't think he like his market. He don't like where he is.
Nah, he like his market, all right. He eating good in his market. He
I'm
like that
talking about
jambalaya.
Injury wise, he hasn't been.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now that's been a disappointment.
He hasn't played like a lot of games in the full season.
Man,
and he can't keep his weight together.
Yeah, Zion came to New York, man. He'll be eating the big ass slices of pizza, hitting the bodegas for chopped cheese and everything, man. He's eating good out here, man.
I don't think say if he was paired with Julius or somebody, I don't think they'll let RJ wouldn't let him get the big like that. Oh, God damn it!
Yo, what up, Chef, man? I just sent you an invite to speak, yo. Let me know if you got it.
Come on, Obi.
Damn, them transition points be wasted. Yo, that was crazy. All that transition just to shoot a 3, to go backwards.
Yeah. I can't take this, bro. I need to figure out which it's between him and the other light-skinned guy. Which one of them is Derek Christian's nephew? I think
to shoot a bad 3 at that. Like, I mean, you went at a layup, you ran all the way back to the 3-point line.
Yeah, man, that was bad. That was a major issue last season too, man.
See the way that Karen. Okay, Randall, let's see if you're gonna spark up this rest of the quarter.
Definitely missing D Rose out there.
I had no idea Derek's ankle was in bad shape like that. Look at this, bro.
Oof. Get that fucking rebound.
Alec Burks the drive. Pull up shot.
God damn it, man.
Hey, what's good, PanKnick? You hear me?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
How you been, bro?
Chilling. I see you finally got on the Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I ain't too good with that Twitter, man. Finally figured it out. What's up, chat?
Yeah, what's going
Who
on?
else is on here? CA Yankees.
Yeah, what's up?
The kid. What's good?
Yo, we barely holding on to this lead right now.
Bro, need quickly to hit some threes, bro.
Shoot it.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah,
Okay, at least we got the
Sabonis
foul.
is strong as fuck. Good take by Burks, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I voted for y'all voting for Randall. I voted for him last week.
Oh no, I ain't voting for his ass.
They ain't fucking
You
with
can
it.
show me something. When is it close?
I have no idea. I never really even be voting for the
I
All-Stars. Cause
ain't
I
fucking
feel
with
like
Randall
motherfuckers
this
gonna
year.
be voting Yao Ming in again or some shit.
I promised I was gonna get Derrick Rose in that bitch this year. I was gonna set up a whole little team, but he got hurt.
Oh, you was about to run mad bots.
Yep, I was about to get it going for Derrick, bro.
When are we gonna make free throws? It's like, man, these niggas just make free throws.
Nice.
Yo, if you notice,
Indeed.
Evan
Nobody tip it.
Evan is not even in this fourth quarter at all.
Nah, hopefully he don't come back, man. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, we can't have.
You can't have him back in the game, man.
Yeah, I feel you. That shit. I mean, Evan is just all over the place, man.
All right.
Nice. Come on. We gotta start. We gotta figure out how to feature Mitch too.
See, for a second, I thought some of these Pacer guards were cooking quickly, but that's not really the case.
I'll be honest, man. I think Quickly's defense got a lot better this year, man. I mean, he
Yeah,
still gets cooked
definitely.
sometimes, but
Mhm.
I feel like he looks a lot stronger too, man.
Yeah,
He looks like
Quickly.
he got a little weight to him now.
I like the way he's developed.
I think quickly size.
Yo,
is what
these
gets him on
coaches'
defense
challenges are
sometimes.
confusing, man. What are they challenging right now? Yo, does anybody know what
Yeah.
they're
He fouled
challenging?
him.
What are they
I
challenging?
hope Tibbs is challenging the foul because he definitely fouled him.
Probably just getting them a breather too.
I mean, don't you lose the timeout anyway?
Yeah,
no,
you lose one if it's not successful, right?
Yeah.
yo, but don't the referees look at the crucial plays like under 2 minutes or something?
No, not anymore.
Nah,
switched that
you
up,
gotta
huh?
challenge it.
Yeah, that was one of the new rules.
That's because the game was slowing down because there was every time the ball go out of bounds, they gotta wait 20 minutes to figure out whose ball it is.
I gotta admit, tonight is not that bad, but it's just looking at. It's just who the hell's giving up all these points to these D League guards, yo? That's the shit that I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, man.
telling you, it was Fournier was letting Washington cook him every time.
Yeah, I feel like Fournier got most of those points on him, and Burks too. Burks is a good defender, but he takes a little too many. I feel like he takes a lot of risks sometimes on defense, so he'll get beat.
Yeah, because I was thinking that earlier. I was like, yo, Burks might have slipped up tonight. Because, like you guys said, Washington and Sykes, man. It just doesn't look too good. Like, these guys are going off the way they are.
Yeah, and you got to realize, too, man, people sleep on it. Bro, you're trying to get in the NBA, you got that shot, man. I mean, you're on a whole nother level of playing basketball. I mean, not to say they're not talented, but you get that opportunity, man. Some of these cats are hungry, so...
Oh, yeah, facts. Facts.
That's what it is.
Yeah, these guys are playing like it's the NBA Finals right now for them.
Yeah. I mean, that could be their career right there. They're not trying to go back overseas or G League.
True. There's a lot of second generational players in the league, man. I even know Gary Payton. I didn't really think that was his son. But holy shit, man! This dude be jumping out the gym.
But and what's crazy about him is that he's damn near 30.
Really? I thought he was a younger player.
Oh, that was, man, he should have made that.
No, I think he's like 28 or something like that.
There's going to be a lot more G League players coming into the league, man. That Fred VanVleet, he's not the only one that's going to be getting them big type of contracts coming out of the G League.
Yeah, I think now what happened with all the COVID replacement people.
It's not even that.
A lot of G League call-ups.
Yeah, it's not even that though. The league is also putting in a lot of bread into the G League, like really developing people to come up out of that space.
We got a
true.
guy in the G League that's killing it. There's a white dude, he's like 6'10" white dude that's killing it.
Oh,
in Westchester.
I think he's a Luka too, right? Or some. What's his name? I know what you're talking about though. He's good, but I don't know if they're gonna call him up. I don't see why he didn't get called up over this kid from the Bulls. I think he was playing on the Bulls before. We just gave him a 10-day contract.
Yeah, I never even heard of him.
The thing with him, I'll say, man, I'm not trying to blow him up, but it seems like he's one of those just spotlight, lights out shooters. So if he could, I mean, I don't know if that's going to translate to the NBA, but I could see them just needing that one cat. Just, he's like a JJ Redick. He's going to hit that jumper,
That Steve Novak?
Yeah, pretty much. We can use that right now. Yeah, man.
Big shot, RJ.
Yeah, RJ's in his bag, bro. Like, I'm hoping he just...
He didn't expect to come to Indiana and have a team like that.
I mean, the worst thing we could do right now is let them linger around too much, man, because... Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody's going to get tired and force fucking tips.
You know they're going to give up an open three, man. So it's just... They got to score some more points because they're good at just leaving somebody open at the wrong time. So
I predicted 107 to 101 Knicks, so let's see what happens.
Yo, somebody did the stats on Tibbs playing Evan Fournier in the fourth quarter this whole season. Yo, he barely plays him, son.
He doesn't
barely plays him.
I don't know what's up with that dude, man. He's just like, I don't know if he don't care, if New York's too much for him, but
He's been, man, I'm shocked, bro. I'm literally shocked at how bad
I thought we were getting Olympic Fournier. That's
too.
why I was like, when I first saw the signing, I was actually kind of hyped about it.
Facts. I thought it was a good signing.
I wasn't mad about him or
now,
Kimba. I'm gonna be honest. I
now,
wasn't mad at
now I
all.
wish we would have got DeRozan.
I said I asked somebody today because I heard he wanted to come, but I'm like, why didn't we pursue that? Is it him and Julius like the same type of player or something? I don't know.
Oh, there. All right, thank God.
Whew.
I thought I was going in.
Nah, the Evan Fournier that we got, he's smoking cigarettes and drinking wine and eating baguettes like a French dude, man. That's the one that we got. We didn't get the jump shooting player right here right now.
In and out.
Don't let. I knew he was gonna give him that.
Oh!
All right.
What was he? Was Julius playing possum there? Please tell me he was playing possum there. Cause I'm gonna get mad in the month. I'm gonna get mad as hell, bro. He was playing possum there. He had to.
That's crazy. The coaches got to talk with a mask on. Shit to me is so stupid, but everybody courtside got no mask.
This is the reason COVID is running rampant again. People just don't give a damn.
Oh,
we gotta get
nice,
that money.
nice.
Come on, Burks. Let's get to work.
Good move. Good move.
Don't let this kid.
Watch him. What? Get on that kid.
I kick. There it is. Oh.
Good.
Good rebound, Mitch.
Nice.
Come on, Rando. All right, I'm feeling a little better.
A little breathing room. Yeah,
just
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Got a little breathing room.
Yeah, they can only allow 2 threes right now.
Yeah, don't worry, Evan's not on
What
the
do you
floor.
What do you guys
Sabonis horrible too.
think they're gonna do with the roster spot?
I said they were setting up for something, but who knows? The one thing I do respect about this front office, they have been tight-lipped. All these theories come out, and the Knicks are doing this, and the Knicks are doing that. Front office don't say nothing, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, they've been good at that.
But I still felt that move and that opening up that spot was. I think they're trying to prepare for something. I don't know what, but they're preparing for something. Maybe another guard. I think I don't know if Derek or Kimba got a good report today. I think they said Kimba. It was a good report on Kimba's knees. So I don't know. I think they're trying to probably get another guard in here just in case.
I don't know. I felt that trade was a favor for somebody, and they're gonna look out for the Knicks on the other end because the Lakers
on the other side.
Yeah, the
that's
Lakers saved a lot of money, man.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, they got to pocket a little bit of cash.
Oh, Johnny Bryant back. That's good. I like to see him. I want to see him more involved in. I don't know what his role is really, because he's supposed to be the offensive mind. I wonder what kind of schemes he's putting together.
I think his role is to. Well, he was from what? He was from Duke,
Utah.
Kentucky.
Utah Jazz.
But he's got a tie to like Kentucky or one of them shits, right? That's
the other one.
Coach
That's
is that?
The tall guy. The tall.
Oh, you're talking about Kenny
Payne.
Yeah. He's Kentucky. He's a big recruit in Kentucky. I heard because I work with some kids down here. A couple people in Florida got They say he's usually the guy who like makes the visits. So he's pretty big on Kentucky.
Man, I like what I saw from RJ tonight. I just wish it was what we can say. No, that's him.
I think it is, man. I think he just he always
decide to do
it's a slow start. He always starts.
I think
slow,
he be
man.
trying to play the back seat to Julius.
Nah, I be thinking it's Evan, man. Evan be taking up some of his shots. It'd
you
be a
think?
combo of Evan and Kimber Walker. All of a sudden, you got two guys that are used to taking at least 17 shots a game. Between
Well,
those
what
two
I noticed,
guys.
RJ felt he had his game rolling tonight, and he was being a little possessive too. Which
True.
is not, I'm not mad at it, but
Oh, good D.
nice.
I feel like they need a better half court offense because they suck in the half court.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they need better transition offense too, man, because we can't
Correct. We miss Obi a lot. We miss
Yeah.
Mitchell a lot.
we can't be like taking the ball backwards and settling for threes when it's like 3-on-2.
Nice. All right. So my prediction is not going to be right anyway. I said 107 to 101. It's probably going to be 103 to 95.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Come on, Mitch. I wonder how many plays they have for Mitch.
That's the play right there. They just gonna be running
think?
pick and roll.
Yeah.
That's one, but there should be like 4 or 5 plays for Mitch.
I think he's just an option in their half court set when they do all those pick and rolls.
Yeah.
He's
But
just
go
a
back-
roll option.
Go back to that OKC game. In the beginning of the game, Mitch was rolling, feasting. They went away from it. I'm like, why? If he gets 40, and
Oh, he
get
made
40.
that?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, Jew.
Oh, he's
That's the
feeling it.
Tibbs way. Sees something working and says, "Let me break this right now."
Let me stop this. It's working. I was like,
Oh,
man, come
you
on.
guys are playing good. Let me put Fournier back in the game.
Yeah. Let Mitch feast. Like, that OKC game was so winnable, bro.
Everything falling tonight.
Yeah. We got a chance to really make some noise the next 2 weeks. So if they focus on, they came out playing like they know that. They know that the schedule is light the next couple of weeks. If we can really get January going, shocks.
Yo, but every season, January is usually our hardest month.
It's not going to count, bro.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds? Fuck.
No, I think he didn't get the shot off in time. Damn. Yeah, review it again, because I didn't really pay attention.
Yo, but January,
Yeah.
who we got on the schedule? Because every season we always go like on a West Coast run.
No, that's
January.
February. We have like Boston.
It's a pretty light.
Yeah, it's pretty light. Everyone's
schedule.
under 500.
Yo, that sounds like the whole league right now.
Yeah, our next 10 are people under 5, including this game. So we got a chance if we can just really find something to click, bro. Like, I like what RJ's doing, Julius, tonight. Got to get Fournier out of there.
Yo, aren't the Hawks under 500?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this league is crazy right now.
It's
No,
honestly,
Julius, relax.
it's wide open right now, man.
That
I
should
mean,
have
if
been
they would go on a 7, even a 5-game winning streak, I mean,
They back up there to
There's
6 and 5. Yeah, they'll be
Yeah,
6 or
easily.
6 or 5th seed.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the East is, man. If everyone's saying the East is this and that, ain't too many great teams in the East right now. So, besides your top tiers, obviously your Nets and Bulls and Bucks.
I don't even believe in the Nets, bro.
They're
don't?
gonna be a problem. I hate to say it, man. When Kyrie comes
when
back,
Kyrie comes back,
I
there
don't
might be a
know.
little
Dude,
issue.
I don't know.
I don't necessarily believe in Chicago like that.
Well,
Yeah, me
I
neither.
don't
They
believe in
don't play
Chicago
D
either.
like that.
I believe in the Bucks when it comes down to crunch time, bro. Giannis, Middleton, Holiday, they get it done.
Yeah, that's deadly, man. They got mid-range defense and a fucking baby Shaq.
And DeMarcus is even playing well.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a good pickup, cousin.
Yeah, I wanted us to be cousins.
So did I, man. I always been a fan of.
Got that New York in him, bro.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah.
I came in the Pacers trying to trade Sabonis though.
We stupid too.
Well, I heard they were trying to trade Sabonis, LeVert, and Miles Turner.
Yeah, they pretty much gave up.
I think Miles Turner wanted to be featured though.
Yeah,
They have Duarte and their other guy. This would be a deadly game for us.
Oh yeah, LeVert was in.
Oh, Karras, yeah. They had Karras and Duarte playing.
Yeah, he's tough.
Oh man.
And Brogdon.
And Brogdon, I forgot about him.
Nah, but
they got a good team, so why they trying to bust this up?
Nah, LeVert got to stay healthy though, man.
I think it's the fans, to be honest. I don't think the fans are too high. They don't really have a player that the fans are kind of like some of these small markets, man.
They want to play away.
If they don't have a star, they don't really have nothing going on. So I think it's just like Sabonis ain't nobody that Indiana people were checking for. You know what I mean? Or even LeVert. So
yeah,
I think it's smart for them to just try to get that lottery.
I mean, if they can do. They need to keep their team together, man. They can be pretty good. Oh, came off Mitch's foot. They can blow the whistle. All right. I think we might do it.
Yeah, slow this pace down already.
Yeah, I don't never.
Oh, let RJ shoot that.
Sure. They playing to the whistle.
RJ should have had 50 tonight. They should have just fed him.
True.
I think that's part of like RJ's frustrations. Like RJ be standing there wide open and they don't give him the ball sometimes. When he's at his hottest, they don't give him the ball. It's crazy. Look.
Let's took a drag off a blunt. I still think Quigley gonna be very special in this league, bro.
I always, man.
I hope they hold on to
mean, a lot of people don't. I think the thing is, most Knicks fans want to put him in. Oh, is he a point guard? But he's a guard. Just let him. You know what I mean? He's gonna develop his game. He's running the point anyway, so I don't understand that conversation. Because every time I see him, he is running point guard. So he's not a point guard, but he runs point guard. So.
Yeah, we don't have to define him right away.
But I can't argue with because everybody's usually like, oh, he's not a point guard. But when I see him, he's playing point guard 90% of the time.
Realistically, I mean, Steph Curry don't run the point neither. They just need that quick run around screens, catch the ball and shoot.
True.
Pretty much. I feel like that's the thing. Like the opportunity he gets to shoot the ball, he wants to put on the floor and dribble and show that he can be a point guard. He needs to just let it fly. Come around the screen and let it fly.
Dude, you know how I've realized how important Derrick Rose is to this team, bro.
Oh yeah, man, he's that spark off that bench.
Yeah, but he's the team's leader. Like I just think he's the leader. Like, you know, Julius the muscle, but I think Derrick Rose just know how to talk and settle people down. Like I see him doing it all the time, and that's missing right now.
Yeah, facts. And then he also knows what Tibbs wants.
Correct. My man, RJ did his thing tonight.
Yeah, we definitely needed this shit.
I'm at a stage where I don't think Tibbs knows what
Sims didn't get in the game.
Yo, what do y'all think is happening with Deuce's shot? Like in the G League, he was going 28, 30, 26, 24.
He was putting up 30 points a game in the G League.
And I'm like, He can't put up
The bright light. The
6
bright
points.
lights is too bright right now. The bright lights is too bright right now.
Yeah.
Nah, he getting them
Yeah.
2 minutes a game.
Yeah, I think he's rushing it. Also,
Then on top of that, he should have started tonight. I don't understand why Alex started it.
Alex
But he
is
got-
much
he
more
got a
effective
short
off the
leash.
bench.
Yeah, they should have just started him tonight. Let him
That's
see what it
probably-
looks like to run with RJ and with Julius on the court at the same time.
Yeah, that's probably why Burks didn't really cook in the fourth. You know.
Yo, Jay, your
But,
speaker, your speaker's on mute, man.
I just peeped. My fault, y'all.
Yeah, it's all good.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We good, bro.
That was a very big game from RJ tonight, man.
Yeah.
Needed
just
that
want
out of
this-
him.
I hope this is him.
Yeah, for real, man. I mean, it is early yet, man. You know, as Knicks fans, you know, we tend to get impatient because, you know, we dealt with so much bullshit all our
Yeah,
lives,
man.
really. But, you know, we got to be patient with RJ, man. I really think he's going to be that guy. I think it was a big part of it was him and Randall trying to figure out who's the number one guy, you know. So, but, I mean, that's still no excuse for the way they've been playing lately. But tonight was a big step up for sure.
Yeah, they need to
shouldn't
find.
go through Randall.
It's
Like,
Puma fault. Why RJ don't got his own signature sneaker yet? It's Puma fault.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Marvin Bagley got one. What's up with that?
oh my.
Yo, but Jay, he's
Come
also
on, how you the man and you don't got your own signature sneaker? It's Puma fault.
he also fighting Evan Fournier and Kimber Walker when they're on the floor for shots.
Oh, of course, bro. Of course. You know, I feel like RJ isn't aggressive enough. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that there's 3 vets that, you know, really run the offense. But that's Tibbs' fault, man. He's got to be better with that, with you know, ensuring confidence in these young guys, man. And he's got to start playing them more, man. I mean, he's been, you know, the rotations have been pretty good lately, but, you know, it shouldn't be the way it's been lately, especially for Obi, man. He deserves more minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit is hard to tell because I don't know. Sometimes
Obi
his shot
doesn't
is
score enough.
inconsistent. Yeah, and his defense, like he's
Nah,
not
for
really
sure,
a shot
for sure.
blocker.
His defense ain't there. I think, you know, again, I think it's all about consistency with these young guys, man. If they get consistent minutes, they'll fit right into the roles perfectly. Like we've seen spurts of Obi where he looks like he could have 30, but Tibbs will play in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, or he'll give him the Grimes treatment and play him for 8 seconds.
facts.
Or Tibbs got this thing where like he pulls those kids right when they hot too. Like as soon as they start to cook, he pulls them.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, man. He trusts in his vets, you know, and I mean, don't get me wrong, we need Rose back because he definitely, you know, makes a huge difference.
Man.
Still, but you know, he's got to let these young guys do their thing, man. I mean, the other day when he left all the youngins in the fourth quarter, he left the bench in the entire fourth quarter, and we fucking killed. So
Yeah,
he's
he had
just
no
gotta start
choice.
trusting his players more, man.
Yo, but it's funny, that game he had no choice, man. That plus minus was looking insane.
Oh
that shit
my
was
god,
trending
bro!
on
Yeah.
Twitter.
It's getting worse and
that
worse
shit was
every
crazy.
fucking minute, bro.
Yeah, that's a team stat though. But
The
so
entire
everybody
starters were
first spot.
minus.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
wild though. That was wild seeing that.
yeah, it was. But I remember seeing all the tweets. Julius negative 27. I'm like, yo, that's a team stat. So
That's not
somebody
on
else,
him, bro.
anytime somebody else fuck up, he's gonna go against Julius.
Right. Same thing for. I felt bad for Grimes too, man. Like he was getting mad hate. I'm like, yo, it's not his fault.
That's everybody, bro.
Yeah, facts. It's just the collective, man. We stunk up the court the other day with our starters. The fact that game was that close with the Pistons, like, God, bro.
It's frustrating, bro. Sometimes
It's
I
very
do.
frustrating.
Dudes like Diallo cook them.
I mean, like, what Diallo he gonna cook?
Yeah, yo,
But
Yeah,
yo,
Diallo
he,
Diallo
I'm not gonna
went
lie,
off,
he
but
might win
I
most
think-
improved.
I think he's a good player, though.
yeah, he's a good player though.
Nah, he's a good player.
He ain't stopped cooking.
If he had a jump shot, he'd be a problem, man.
yeah, it just
Tell you
wasn't
right
that
now, 'cause
game that he was
plays
cooking.
real hard.
Yeah, he's a tough player, man. I mean, Detroit, you really have a chance to shine on that team because everyone's a bum on that team. So I mean, you know, this could just be some fraud shit, but at the same time, he looks like he's gonna be tough.
I want both of these games against the Celtics. I don't give a fuck.
That's a fact. We need both. We need both of them.
It ain't about need. I don't give a fuck. I want these two, bro. I want these two. Fuck that.
I feel you, bro. I feel you completely.
Yeah, I don't
need
do Boston.
Some bragging rights, bro. I got too many freaking Boston fans in my family.
Yo, it goes deep with me, bro. I mean, I'm a Yankee fan, so
Me too.
Deep. It goes
Same
I need
here.
a $72 million refund on Evan Fournier. It has to be like a period we can return them.
Yo, facts. That's a fact.
Oh, you said 72. He done played $6 million worth.
Get a GoFundMe for his buyout.
Yeah, he over here playing like JJ Redick on the Pelicans, bro. Like I don't know what his game style has become, but it's not working out for me.
It's to the point where like I'm like, damn, I know they're not gonna buy him out, but do something, though. Get rid of him.
We need to. I truly think we still need to trade for. I mean, Miles Turner, something, man. Go get him. Like, we need a big that can really stretch the floor, man. You know.
Nah, but if we get Turner, like that means we got to get rid of Mitch or somebody else.
I know. That's the only thing. It's like, shit. Who do we give up besides Fournier? Like, but you know, it's tough though because Turner. I mean. It's like we're not really missing out if we don't go get him, you know what I'm saying? But same time, it's like we need a stretch big, man. We don't have enough stretch. Like, I mean, Taj Gibson is out of nowhere hitting mad corner threes lately, but that ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
kind of wish he went towards the mid range.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time Taj throw up the three, I close my eyes. I don't even know if it goes in or not.
Yo, no.
Ugly though. It look good.
And not. I mean, he's got that OG jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So he's always been consistent.
He do look like the old dude at the park. He do look like the old dude at the park hoisting him. You're right.
Yo, it's like his knees are wrapped up. You already know it. Just looking at that jump shot, you expect to see knee pads and all types of shit.
Facts. Crazy.
You know whose shot gonna go in every time once they really get their range in sniper form is Obi, because his rotation ball, the way his
I
think you're gonna say Grimes.
And I'm not seeing it.
Nah, bro, I want Kevin Knox gone, bro. That man don't know how to box out. He don't know how to play the zone. He don't know what he's doing.
Knox probably got the prettiest jump shot on the team. It just never goes in.
Yeah, he gets
that's a confidence thing, I think. That man don't have a good mentality. Every time he's on the court, it's like he's either gonna get you 3 or 4 threes, or he's gonna go 0 for 7 and like play no defense. Is no consistency with that kid.
Yeah, but what the Knicks are gonna do, man? I mean, they're not building up his value to at least get rid of him.
Well, he's 21 still, 22.
Yeah, he's 21.
I think he's like 22.
Oh, 22? Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Shit, he's younger than me. That's crazy.
He's walking for free, just like Frank. He walking for free, just like Frank. It is what it is. They're not doing
that was kind of disappointing that we let Frank just walk like that. That was a little disappointing.
Yeah, but then again, that's a problem. The team's got to build up their value. If you want to get rid of them, let them play a little bit, build them up, and then say, yo, we got them up for trade, and we can get something back for them. But having them on the bench,
but I think they'll just attach them. They'll attach them to a bigger trade, and then I mean, you gotta think like this teams that'll as bad as he plays sometimes. Him being that young, teams will take a flight. And he's not gonna be the big part of the trade, but they'll take that as a throwing. Because I mean, what do you really have to lose? He's either gonna be decent on your team, or you just cut the contract, waive him, or buy him out.
2 top 10 picks down the drain, bro.
Yo, that shit is on Steve Mills, man.
Bad, man.
We've been cursed ever since the Warriors got Curry before us.
Nah, we not cursed.
I remember seeing them Kevin Knox highlights. Going, yo, this kid's gonna be nice.
I was that.
I
had mad promise.
So upset.
I was that dude.
So
you know what? That one Bucks game, he got me on that, man. I don't know if you remember that Bucks game, but he went off.
Yeah, he went off, and he had Giannis on
like, yo,
clamps,
this kid's about to go great. Yeah, he was
just
doing
he was
his
clamping
thing,
Giannis,
like,
he looked good
it just
that
stopped. I was like, what happened to that guy?
And I wanted Michael Porter Jr. over.
Facts. Nobody had confidence in that kid, man.
I did, but that back situation was weird.
Nah, and that back situation ended up happening, yo.
Look
at Michael Porter Jr. right now.
He was balling.
Nah, but look at
True.
him right now. He's like on under a super max and he's injured. No one
Oh,
knows when
yeah.
he's coming back.
And if he didn't have that back injury, let's be honest, he'd probably be like, I mean, definitely top 3 in that draft. He might have went 1, to be honest. Without that back, he might have just went. Because that kid was
Yeah, if it
cooking
weren't
in,
for that
high
injury,
school,
man.
in college.
Yo, but he plays
Yeah, 'cause
no
they were saying he was
defense
supposed
though.
to be the number 1 pick, but
Yeah.
it was the back that, yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting up here thinking the Warriors don't even have James Wiseman playing. They about to tear this league up.
Yo, Clay is back Sunday. That's gonna be crazy.
That's going to be nuts.
They about to tear this league up.
Yeah,
I gotta see how Clay look
it's
like,
over,
man.
It's crazy too, because it's like you look at that team and it's just like, besides Curry, Clay, Dre, and maybe Wiseman, who stands out? You know what I'm saying? Like
Jordan
they don't.
Poole.
They just have such a good collective and just such a good just chemistry and everything, man. That whole system is just perfect.
It works. It works. They share the ball. They move the ball. It's a beautiful system, man. It's not for everybody, but they got the right players. He knows.
Yeah, you need a key piece for every role on with a system like that, and they have every piece you need.
And the guys are buying in too.
Facts.
Yeah. So we haven't had a lot of buy-ins here yet.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because we don't have a leader that's like vocal enough. We don't have a leader that really like shows these young kids like the right way yet.
No, we don't have a system yet. I mean, Golden State got a system down packed. You see how
That's a
Poole,
fact.
Jordan Poole, and what's his name? The other guy, Peyton
Gary
Jr.
Payton?
Yeah,
Payton.
yeah, he's playing. They're both playing that system. You see that the way they freaking run without having the ball in their hand. They know exactly where to be.
Yup.
It's crazy,
I
man.
found myself screaming "move" about 6 times tonight to our offense. Move! Somebody move!
He be getting so tight.
I be getting tight, bro. Like,
Yo, every time I go to a
Everybody
game in the
just
Garden,
standing
I hear Thibs louder than the crowd, man.
oh yeah,
He be screaming, bro.
exactly. And then we gotta figure out why we keep missing Obi. Like, what is it about his cutting and when he cuts that we're
Yo,
not?
RJ misses him so often, bro. When we let
He's too
RJ be the
fast.
primary ball handler, he never catches the guy cutting.
He's too fast. Obi do it too quick.
Nah, that's a fact though. He be getting up and down the court
RJ's
dumb
not
quick.
really a great passer either.
Yo, and that's not the pace of our team though. Our team don't be playing at that type of pace. We mad
When
slow.
Obi and Rose are on the transition, they look like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I cannot accept this mediocrity that we having right now. It's really tearing my heart out, bro. and I have to deal with Bulls fans because we played on their head tops all last year.
Yeah.
that was our fault because now they're number
Facts.
one.
I mean, it's crazy because, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody on that bench sees it. When the bench come in and they play fast, teams have a trouble keeping up with us. So why does the
Right.
first team just play quick like that too?
Yeah, you're right.
I understand that the league is all about threes, but if we out-shoot them to death because we're running too much, they're not going to be able to keep up with us.
Look what
Sure.
DeMar DeRozan's doing this season. He's bringing that midi game back, man. Like OD. Like I mean, he's always had that in his arsenal, but now the mid-range game is starting to become more important again. So that's a fact.
Yeah, because teams are not playing with that. Like every time on the pick and roll, they're backing up. They're leaving that 22 feet to like 18-footer open.
Correct.
And
K-
DeRozan
lives
is
in
just
the-
taking that shit.
I love KD midi game, bro.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
KD's one of the nastiest mid-range shooters. Oh my god, that's like he shoot like almost 60%.
Kawhi's whole thing is mid-range. I mean, he got
Yeah,
the occasional
Kawhi too.
three,
Kawhi,
but
bro. I don't think I've ever seen Kawhi miss a mid-range jump shot in my life.
I mean, he's not great offensively, but Jimmy Butler, like all the players that are like you could think of being featured. Matter of fact, Tatum was nice until he fell in love with the three-pointer.
Yeah, facts.
Yo, look at the last few NBA champions. They got mid-range shooters. Kawhi with the Raptors, Chris Middleton with the Bucks, and then the Lakers. They're not even a three-point shooting team. They just kind of dominated with long, lanky ass players. Like that whole.
That's why I don't understand why we feel the need to shoot 50 three-pointers
Exactly.
a
I've
night
been saying
when
that
we
shit
don't
for
have
the
no shooter
longest.
to hit him like that.
Yeah, man. I've been saying that shit for the longest, man. Them Daryl Morey, analytical guys that want to just get jobs in the league, they're bullshitting with all that analytics, man. Come on, that shit ain't winning, man. It's not winning the
Facts.
ring.
It's not for everybody. It's literally not for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta have
man.
the personnel for that, and it's good. It might work during the regular season, but in the playoffs, that shit is mad predictable.
Yeah, facts. In the playoffs,
Yeah,
that's
when
gonna
they
get
when they
exposed
were to
quick.
scheme in on you, yeah.
Like you got 5 guys on the court that are all in sync, that play good D, and then you doing the same shit over and over. That's easy food. That's easy.
I mean,
food.
look what happened in the playoffs, man. You know, the Hawks figured us out real quick.
Yeah. I mean, just us not having a big man.
And we went cold. We went cold too. Now.
Yeah, we were.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I
And we
mean,
didn't-
everyone cool.
and we didn't have a big
Yeah,
man.
everybody. It was. I was crying, bro.
I mean, towards the end of the season, Reggie Bullock was going off, and then we get in the playoffs and he hits nothing.
Yep. Everybody was. And Julius looked like he was a deer in the middle of the highway.
Oh my god, bro! He looked like Giannis against the Heat.
Yo, I can't blame him too much though, because us not having Mitch down low kind of fucked him over.
Oh my, yeah, that was a big play.
Nah, that hurt us. That hurt us a lot not having Mitch.
And if
That
D
killed
Rose
us,
just
man.
had one ride or die, we would have made that a series, bro. If he just
easily,
needed
bro.
one more person to step up with him.
And man, that's why we were all so confident in the team we had coming into this season, because it's like shit, we pretty much kept the same team and got shooters, we got Kemba, this, that, and now it's like, damn, do we even have shooters?
Like, nah, hold on though. I mean, there's 7 of us on this floor right now. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with our defense? Can anybody figure it out?
Effort.
Effort. I mean, and it starts with Randall, man.
Too many threes.
Look at Randall's body language. Every time we're losing, like that man's body language just shows he doesn't want to be on the court. And it's like that you're supposed to be the leader of the team. You're supposed to be the superstar of the team. You can't be leading the team like that, because then everyone else falls in line.
Yeah, but
and you know,
you speaking facts, but I blame Evan more. Like Evan, you should see a couple plays against what's his name, Fred VanVleet. He let him just go by him. In that game in Toronto.
Yes, I literally watched like highlights going back to. I watched the game, but I watched highlights going back to that, and I was like, man. Like, I don't understand. The effort ain't there.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Evan, man. I mean, Van Vliet is like, what, 6 feet? And he just let him go
He's
past
6'1", bro.
Yeah. I was like, yo, what
like,
the fuck?
I hated Alfred Payton, but he would get up in you. You know what I mean?
He was a dog. He was just ass.
And Reggie Bullock. So,
not facts.
And I
even Frank, bro. Like, we would put Frank in, and he would come in and lock up your favorite player. Like,
you remember how many traps we did last season? We used to trap the shit out of people. I used to be hyped as fuck. Like, oh, they trapping the shit out of these dudes. But
bro, we were like the best defensive team in the league going into the playoffs. Like,
effort, man, effort.
And I remember they used to say like, oh, no matter, even we don't got the offense, no matter what, as long as we got defense, we in this game. And this year, it's like they gave up on that completely. That whole, they say it like Julius says it, but he never commits to it.
Facts.
Trying to be calculated and said, man, we played so hard during the season. When we got to the playoff, we was gassed. So let's kind of pace ourselves. And you see how everybody turned up their defense, and that everybody did turn up their defense in the playoff. And but you got to get to the playoffs, bro. Like, I mean, you got to do what got you there. And we went away from it.
Facts.
Yeah,
if
but
it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't understand.
Yeah, but then again, you look at Noel. Noel was breaking down like the Tin Man in the playoffs, and we just didn't have a big man. I mean, fucking Capella was looking like fucking Moses Malone down there, man. He's trash. Anytime he goes up against a real center, he is trash. Yo, didn't he get dunked on?
Capella's ass.
Yeah.
Capella's ass to me. And I'd be like, damn, why he look like fucking
He looked like Hakeem out there against him.
Yeah.
But that's why we got Brody now. Worst case scenario, yo, Jericho Sims is brolic enough to hold somebody down.
Yo, Jericho is nice, man. I really trust that kid. I trust that he's gonna have a crazy potential. Like, he's special.
He's gonna be a quiet storm, bro.
Yeah, facts. We made
I think we jumped the gun giving the money to Noel.
Yeah, but he's got a tradable contract.
But you know what? I was scared in the beginning of the season. Noel didn't even come into the season with the right frame of mind. He came in on awesome shit, and his knee was already mentally. I don't think he settled into. We haven't really seen him.
And Noel was trying to sue Clutch Sports with that with the money.
So mentally, he didn't get into the season right.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, he deserved that contract because Noel did save us last season when Mitch went out twice.
Yeah, I will say this: we do put a lot of pressure on our players. I mean, it's New York. We put a lot of pressure. I hope they don't read social media because we can be very intimidating. We're a very intimidating fan base.
It's a tough city to play for, man. 100%.
Yankees. We give them hell.
Yeah, but they shouldn't look at social media. Period, man. There's no reason to.
I hope they.
There's no reason for them to look at that shit because it's 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you know, sometimes it's a little bit fickle.
If players watch social media, Alfred Payne would have been on Suicide Watch last year because we hated him.
Look, Julius is probably not. His wife is on social media.
OD.
Yeah, I hope she's not telling him anything.
Yeah, word, man.
I mean, man, the way he played tonight, he might have been reading everything while he was in COVID protocols.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he had a great game tonight. He came back with that energy. But the way Tibbs play him, Tibbs is gonna play him for 44 to 46 minutes a night. 5 games from now, he's gonna be gassed again.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's
gotta
most
trust
of
Obi. You gotta trust Obi.
That's most fellas' Achilles heel, man.
More, though, in the minutes that he has, because he played 45 minutes the last game. He had like 9 points and 6 rebounds.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you're right.
He did all the little things. He did all the little things too, though. He was passing the ball. He was cutting the center screens. He was doing the right thing. He just wasn't looking to get on offensively.
Yo, but Obi that last game, assist wise, he was doing his thing. He was doing his
thing.
Now
you know who needs to be selfish?
They need double Obi.
Mm-hmm. RJ Barrett needs to instead of standing on the side and watching Alec and Julius do their thing, he needs to come get the ball. That's another thing. He just stands there. My man's went off for 32. And just most of the game was just standing there like, y'all give me some more, y'all want to give it to me.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than he plays. And I mean, I'm a Duke fan too, so I've been keeping up with him since high school, since I knew he committed to Duke. And you know, he's always been special, man. Even like when Zion and Cam Reddish went down in college. I mean, I don't know if y'all remember that, but RJ was going off for those 5-6 games. I think he was getting 30 a night. And I mean, that's college competition, but that kid's ceiling was so high.
Dude.
No,
ESPN was comparing him to LeBron.
There was a chance when they were saying RJ was number 1. I remember all that jostling.
Yeah, they were saying that. They were saying he was the number 1.
Oh yeah, RJ was number 1 for a while.
Yep.
For a while. Then John Morant, nobody was really.
John Morant came out of nowhere.
Yo, John,
he came out of nowhere. Yeah.
He came out of nowhere like Trey did that one year, man.
I mean, it was more a positional thing too, because John was a point guard, so the league was like, oh snap, point guard. If they need a point guard, was gonna run for it.
How tall is Ja?
Ja's 6'4", 6'5".
I love his game. So he's
sounds right.
He scares me sometimes though, because the way he be jumping remind me of 11 Rose, man.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Yeah, the way he plays sometimes, it do remind you of Rose or Westbrook. He's a little scary.
He's already hurt his ankle twice this year, the same ankle. It's like, bro, I get it, man. You know, when you are that explosive and you have that God gift, man, you know, you're gonna use it to your best ability. But shit, be careful, bro.
Yeah, he better stop wearing.
He also got all the other
Kobe
tools
lows.
though, because he could shoot. Because I thought the same thing when De'Aaron Fox came in the league. When De'Aaron Fox came in the league, I was like, yo, Ja is gonna be like Fox. But Ja got the shot. Fox don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. Fox don't have that consistent shot. He's more of a John Wall type of player where he can get you at the rim anytime. But
yeah. Now I did say this. I said out of the top 3 in RJ's class, he's going to be the one with the longest career.
I said the same thing, bro. No cap. I knew I had a very weird feeling Zion's career was gonna play out like this, man.
Interesting.
I said he was gonna get hurt. I said because of how explosive both of them were.
And he's always been overweight too. Even before this 350-pound size that he's on now, or 400 pounds, whatever it is.
I never
thought the thing holding RJ back is he's not athletic enough, and he plays volleyball. He's gonna get beat up a lot.
I think RJ plays the purest basketball.
Yeah,
Out of
yeah.
all,
I love his game. It's a very patient game.
yeah, RJ don't.
But-
RJ is not trying to be so explosive, to where he's trying to ooh and ah you. He's trying
I mean,
to play
I'm glad he stopped trying to be explosive, because when he does try to be explosive, that's when he gets blocked and shit looks funny.
Yeah. He's a very patient player. I love it. I want him to go back to that snake dribble though. Like that was butter for him last year.
Facts. That's a fact. I'm watching the highlights right now of him cooking Miles Turner.
I need him
I
to go to
criticize
the
his
middle.
handles, but he's showing the handles too. I think it's just he doesn't, like you guys say, he plays slow, so it don't look too flashy. But I was fine on his handles. He got handles.
He's got very good ball control. I think there's a little bit of a difference between flashy handles and ball control. He's very good at controlling the ball, keeping it by his hip. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not messy with his handle like Randall is.
We get the right players around RJ.
Yes.
He's gonna have a Tim Duncan type career.
Who are the right players though?
4 or 5 championships, MVPs, but nothing flashy. No commercials, no big this, no big. Tim Duncan was the man.
Right.
He wasn't plastered everywhere. He got championship galore. They don't mention him in big conversations, but
So
you know what
saying
I'm
I'm wrong for criticizing Clyde and Puma for not giving him his own sneaker?
Yo, but hold up. Who's the right
No,
players
of course
though?
not, bro.
Who's
He
the right
deserves his own
players to get
sneaker.
around RJ?
I don't think RJ's that type of person. He don't want to be that. I don't think he wants that
The center of attention. He don't want to
Hollywood
be the center of attention. And
Yeah,
like
he
like,
just want to play basketball.
he don't want all them expectations. I think that's
Correct.
it too.
But, no, I think he knows. I think he wants that type of champ. He has that championship medal in him. I see
Oh,
it,
of course.
but I don't think he needs to be like Clyde, wearing the first and now car with the
Yeah, he ain't got to do all that.
I think RJ wants to play basketball, win championships, and go on about his day, have his family, and be that dude. I see him being a Tim Duncan, man. And we get the
Tim
right
Duncan. Yeah, I mean,
Tim Duncan type of career. That's what I mean.
yeah, I can see him having a Kawhi Leonard type of career too. Not gonna lie. Like,
Yep.
If he really
Kawhi,
plays to his fullest potential,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Kawhi just awkward, bro.
But that means we got him in the wrong system, because he's not gonna do it here in New York then, because Tibbs is not gonna let him develop into that.
Damn.
I think if RJ continues to play like he's been playing, he can force Tibbs
Yeah,
to put the right pieces around him.
yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Come on. Like, RJ is eventually going to be the guy.
Right. I mean, this year, this offseason was based around building off of Randall. So I mean,
Correct.
if RJ can really prove that he can be that consistent offensively for the rest of the season, or even going into the playoffs, I mean, Tibbs will have no choice, man.
But who are the right players to
As
put
if-
around him?
Randall is. Once RJ really gets in. RJ, what, 21? Bruh, he's going
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
so young, man, and he's got so much potential. With
gotta
and
wait
he's
on.
strong. His strength, like I think people talk about athleticism, but that is so strong. Bro.
I can hear you.
Age already, like you ain't gonna. There's very few teams. I don't think he has to be athletic, man. And then if he can start hitting that three consistently, I mean, yeah, he's gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, for sure. I
problem.
mean, if we think about it, it took Julius Randle 8 seasons to become an All-Star. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, again, as New Yorkers, I
mean,
mean, even I'm a Yankee fan and I'm a Giants fan. We're very
I thought
impatient.
Julius was
but-
there year 6 already.
Before 8.
I feel Julius was there already year 6. It's just and with the Pelicans, they didn't have a system for him. He was just filling in for AD. And then by the time he got to us, we didn't have a system for him because we had Fizdale just running stupid.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Fizdale was
was
terrible,
fucking
bro.
terrible.
Yeah, Fizdale was whack, man.
Fizz kids.
But Julius had the tools from when he was with the Lakers.
Yeah, Fizz kids, man. Fizz. Yeah, but what are the right players to put around RJ? You kept on saying that. Like, who are the right players?
I mean, first
They
off,
can't
I
be
think we should go
volume
get Cam
shooters.
Reddish.
RJ,
Not Cam Reddish. No way. Not
RJ
him.
likes to move around that court. RJ likes to get up and down.
Personally, man, I'd love to see RJ play with Beal, man. That would be freaking
Yo, that would be
dream come
special,
true, man.
bro.
Like
Yo,
that would be like.
I don't
So if we
I don't
got
think it could
Beal
be
with
volume
RJ,
shooters.
I'd be willing to give up a
Because
lot.
Bill is a sure shot.
That'd be
And
crazy.
We'd probably have to
And-
give up Randall if we wanted to get Beal, though. I'm gonna just tell you that.
Yeah.
I'd do that in a heartbeat, bro. I'll tell you right now. I wouldn't even.
It depends on
Yeah.
who else we got to give up. You feel me? But I feel you though.
It's like that, chef.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
I
I'm
want
just
Obi.
saying, me personally,
Stay.
I just think those two in the backcourt would just be something phenomenal, bro. But you know, this is like a dream of mine, man. You know, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I mean, if that ever happened, yeah.
I mean, we like a player away from unlocking RJ because if you keep him with Obi, you keep him with Quick, and give him that one extra player, I think they'll be alright.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
The last two games we lost him, and he did his thing. We were just missing that one player to help him.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This summer I was very excited when I heard about us and Kelly Oubre because I felt he fit our team.
Yeah.
You know, with just the type of player that he was.
He's a hard player, man. He plays hard.
Yeah, and I just said he fits Tibbs' system. He fits our team.
Yeah.
And I heard he did an interview where he talked about us like very lovingly, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is about to happen.
Yeah, I seen that. He was saying how it was he was saying how it's like a family here. I think a lot of players seen that. Like last year, that's one thing you got to give the culture. Like you could tell those teams you want to play on. Like last year, they had that. You know, I mean, it didn't really do much in free agency, but I felt like a lot of people noticed that.
Right. I think this free agency was a step up, though, man, from what we're used to. You know, we didn't make any crazy significant moves, but we also didn't do anything like out of pocket. I mean, you know, Evan Fournier's contract ain't looking too hot right now, but besides that, you know, we didn't do anything out of pocket that was like, damn, like what the fuck are we doing? Same old Knicks, you know? It's like we definitely have changed the culture, especially since like it seems like Dolan's letting the other guys run the show now. It doesn't seem like he's too involved anymore. So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's always going to want to play for New York, man. The Mecca is the Mecca. It's still the greatest, you know, arena to play in. So,
and there's a lot of money to be made.
If we're a winning culture, you know, we could attract anyone, man. We just got to win. We just got to prove that we're those guys, you know? So,
yeah, I agree, but I think honestly, it's going to happen in trade, man. Like, I mean, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for a free agent to sign because it just.
I agree.
I mean, I think eventually it'll happen, but we just need to get somebody in a trade.
Every year it's the same shit. We always wait. We always wait for the free agency to think someone's coming. You know, there was a year where LeBron apparently was considering New York. I mean, Chris Paul was considering New York. There's so many guys that were quote unquote considering New York, and we just waited too long and never made the calls or whatever. You know, it's like even that shit with KD. We could have had KD. I mean, apparently he wanted to come to the Knicks and Dolan fucked it up. Like, you know, so
yeah,
it's
like he wouldn't offer him the max.
Yeah, because of his injury.
Now it's discouraging enough, but I feel like last year's team was better than this year's team, and it don't make no sense because on paper we better supposedly.
Well, I'm not gonna front, fellas. When they announced Fournier and then the addition of Kemba, I was initially cool with it. I said, okay, we got a shooter. We got Kemba. You know, we don't know what he's going to be, but I feel encouraged because he averaged 19 in Boston. And
facts.
You have Evan, who came off an Olympic run where everybody was like, this guy is showing up and he's a shooter. And I remember him in Orlando. So I was like, yeah, we good. We good. I never imagined what I've been witnessing.
Hold on, but you ain't remember him in Boston?
Pretty hot, though,
how the hell you remember him in Orlando but not in Boston?
We started out high. You're right, bro. We did. I was hyped. I was like, we gonna be the shit.
Yeah, I think we were like 1 at one point.
But I mean, the thing that happened was like, all right, you got Peyton, and Peyton is one of them guards that don't need the ball. When you compare him to Kemba needs the ball. So now you got Julius and Kemba looking at each other like, yo, who gonna dribble this ball down court? Because I'm the one that usually does that.
Yo, if I never went
Julius needs to understand he don't need the ball because he gonna get his points. He gonna get his points. He don't need the ball. The point guard will get him the ball.
When he
Yeah,
plays
he
like a
turns it
power
over when
forward
he brings
center,
it up.
Julius Randle is at his best. When he tries to play like a point forward, like he's LeBron or something, he gets 10 turnovers, he gets 2 points. Like,
Oh, oh, the
I
turnovers.
hate that shit. And again, that's on Dibs, man. He tells Randle to play the point forward. Nah, fuck all
Because
that.
when we went 6-1, we was moving the ball like we was Golden State, San Antonio.
Yeah,
And then I don't
that's
know,
when Evan
something
Fournier
happened and
went
we
off.
just stopped moving the ball.
Bro, we set a 3-point record for our squad, man.
Then we stopped moving the ball, and then everything went to shit, and then they never went back to moving the ball, except for the bench.
Well, we stopped hitting shots. We wasn't making
Yeah,
shots.
everybody just went cold. Fournier
we
stopped hitting. Because remember, Fournier was hitting like 75% at one point
Yeah.
during that stretch, and then they fell down to earth really fast.
They got brought back to reality quick.
Bro, I was like, we gonna be a problem. The first
Facts. I was hyped.
I was like, we gonna be a problem. We beat Philly.
That
Opening
whole
night.
bing bong shit
Opening
started.
night.
Everyone got hyped.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's what everybody's struggling with. The possibility of what we should have been.
Right.
And because we started off like they wanted to be.
And we were beating good teams. It's not like we were beating a bunch of scrubs. Like,
I remember
beat Boston on opening night.
yeah, if my son Fournier had 35 or whatever that was. Crazy.
I remember joining a podcast, a Bulls podcast, and they were talking about the first game between the Knicks and the Bulls, and they were so scared. Oh, this is the big test for us. The Knicks are coming. The Knicks are coming. And we beat them by that one point. But
yes, sir.
Coming. The Knicks are coming. And I remember listening to their podcast, and they was like, man, the Knicks are this and the Knicks are that. And I was like, yeah, the Knicks, nigga. You know what I mean? and we beat them, but then I don't know what we went away from, bro. It just all came crashing down.
I remember seeing it and going, I remember seeing it and going, damn, I feel bad for Deuce and Grimes. They ain't never going to see the court.
Yep.
Now, I pray for them to hit the court early and often.
Facts.
Dude,
nah, but still, though,
facts,
I love them regardless, man. They both got crazy potential. I mean, Deuce got to definitely be more consistent offensively, but again, they're both young. They got crazy potential.
Yeah,
man.
I think Deuce will definitely get it, man. But Grimes, people forget, man. I mean, because I pay attention to a lot of high school and AAU. I mean, that kid was top 10 and he's pretty much projected top 10 in any draft. Like if he
I remember that, bro.
If he would have went out of high school, if he would have went freshman, sophomore, top 10, straight up. And then he went to Kansas. And what's his name? Coach Self, man. He just tried to make him a whole nother player.
Yes,
so
I know.
Luckily
bro.
for him, he changed his game up. Yeah, he's a point guard, but you're playing him. I don't know what are you trying to do? He tried to.
He tried playing him like
basically.
a small forward type of like.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was weird, bro.
I mean,
that was
he's
not
a top
his game
10 point
all.
guard in the nation, but you're gonna make him a small forward. Like that was nuts, man.
Yeah,
but
facts.
luckily for him, he kind of like turned his game around.
Here's the silver lining. The East is so bunch. If we take care of business in January, we'll be right in the 5th, 6th spot. Like
That'd be sweet, bro.
We gotta take care of business.
That's fact. It's like these next 8 games, these 8
Next
to 10 games, it's our chance.
Yep, the next 10. All teams below 500.
It just sucks because every time it looks like the potential's there to do it, like Kemba came back on fire.
He did.
RJ was playing like a beast. Even Knox was playing good, and then COVID hit, derailed.
COVID.
Then Randall went down, derailed. So like every time it looks like it's about to happen for us, something goes wrong.
Bro, I can't.
That's the story of this season in general, though.
The Bulls team went down. The Nets went down with COVID. They still winning, bro. The Nets are going down now, but the Bulls have been winning.
The Nets are doo-doo lately.
Yeah, I'm like, we got to find that next man up mentality. Got to be real.
We got to look at where we're at and just be like, yo, we don't belong where we're at right now. Because we don't. Because again, on paper, we should be a top 5, 6, 7 team easily.
Yep.
We're just not playing to our strengths. We're not playing to our potential.
Yep.
That's another problem, though. I feel like you remember how like players in the beginning was like, it's only the first 10 games, it's only first 20 games. I feel like they keep looking at it and they're like, yo, 6 seed is right there. We still good. And instead of getting better, they say it's all right, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, they keep saying it's all right, we're gonna figure it out, but they haven't figured it out.
About the third week in the league, the Knicks was top. They were number one. We were
Yeah.
number one in the league.
We were tied with the Bulls for first place. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I was so disrespectful on Twitter, man. I was talking to people crazy.
Had to go
Who
back
you
and delete
telling?
some old tweets.
Nah, I didn't delete none of them, but I'm glad nobody read my receipts. They were like, he was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I was telling niggas like, yeah, don't talk to me if your team ain't number one in the East. Like,
On some shit. But, you know, that's the
Uh.
thing about us Knicks fans, man. You know, again, we have that type of energy because it's like when we're not good, motherfuckers want to come at us crazy and be like, "Oh, New York's this, New York's that." It's the same old shit
Yep.
with the Knicks. But then when we're winning, everyone's quiet. So it's like, all right, now we're gonna keep that same energy with y'all.
But that's why we need New York need a Hollywood dude. We need a Hollywood type. We need a Ja Morant. We need a
shit talker, bro.
we need a stopper.
Nah, we don't need a Hollywood dude,
Kemba was
man.
gonna be.
We need
I
somebody.
thought Kemba was gonna be Bronx all over the court.
Man,
Yeah, he is Bronx.
He
He
has
was,
the Bronx.
he was rocking that do-rag in the press conference. He was the Bronx.
He was talking shit to Thibs. He called him a bitch ass motherfucker.
And then Tibbs punished him, played him 44 minutes, and his knee blew up again.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm hyped for Rose to come back though. Whenever that is, man.
Yo, that's looking like in March.
And then conditioning. I mean, I can't wait for him to come back, but at the same time, I know it's gonna be a process because he's not young no more.
It's definitely gonna be a slow grind back. He ain't gonna come out and get 20 off rip. But I just want to see him back out there, man. Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players, man, all time. So it's tough seeing what he's going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man,
he's
that's
resilient.
like the story of his career. Like every time he in a good spot, something go wrong.
Yeah, he's got to overcome a ton of adversity, and that's what I'm saying with Ja, man. It's like that kid has the potential to be exactly what Derrick Rose was supposed to be, and sometimes it scares me because it's like, well, what if it goes wrong like Derrick Rose? Like,
I'm not wishing nothing on the kid. I wish him a healthy career.
Of course,
the boy jumps out the gym. How many times you gonna jump out the gym?
Right, for real.
I mean,
there's only so many times that you can do that.
But John Morant comes down softly. Remember how wild D Rose used to come down like on those legs and all that stuff?
Bruh, he had no care in the world for his legs.
I do know how to land. I hope his shoe company is good too.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yo, wait, did we finish roasting Evan Fournier yet today?
Man,
Evan is like the single like black hole on that team. He's destroying the defense by himself, and he gives us nothing on offense. Like, what the fuck?
Bruh, he was getting cooked by an undrafted rookie tonight. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about that man anymore. Fuck that guy, bro.
And it takes me back to when we talked about defense. When they interviewed him, when they signed him and they interviewed him, he was like, "Defense, come on, man. My coach in Orlando asked about me. I play defense."
Yeah.
And I was like, "He does?" I'm like, "He lying to us? Or he telling the truth?" And then I don't see that shit, man.
Overseas in the Olympics, he was locking KD up. Where the hell did it happen to that defense? Like, you allowed to hand check in this league now. I don't know why he don't play that defense that he plays overseas.
That's that Olympic basketball. It's hard to tell. It's just too hard to tell.
We need a better front office. It's the front office too. Not from a personnel like drafting and getting players. Right. But the front office needs to be like, yo, Tibbs, this is the plan. We either gonna all be on the same page or we gonna fuck up.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like, I don't want to give up on Tibbs yet because I love the dude and he definitely brought us to our fullest. He changed our entire culture around, man, for sure. And there's so many players that speak highly of him, but at the same time, I really wanted Mark Jackson, man.
The thing is, Tibbs' calling card is defense, and we're not playing that right now.
Right.
So it's like, did he really change it, or is it falling apart on him now?
Oh, it's hard to tell.
But can you blame the defense on Tibbs right now? Like,
no.
Evan Fournier can't stand in front of anybody.
Yes or no? Because he got Grimes. He got Grimes and Grimes defend. And he got what's it called? Deuce and Deuce defense. It's just the way he plays the rotations.
He's looking at matchups as well.
He needs to fix the rotations to fill in the holes.
Yeah, that's a fact. You gotta play certain players with certain players to keep everything balanced.
He's old school in that matchup arena. He goes matchup to matchup.
Yup.
He don't go scheme.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
a
time
fact.
for
That's
Alec Burks
yeah.
to take over that starting spot from Evan Fournier.
Not quite yet. Not
I don't
quite
want
yet.
that. I don't want that. I want Grimes to start.
Yeah, Alec Burks'
I
defense
don't
be
know
up
if
and
Grimes is
down.
more than he shoots.
I like Burks off the bench, man. He just gives us that energy that we need off the bench.
Yeah, Bucks
Yeah,
way
he's
better
6
off.
man.
To the starting unit when Rose comes back.
If
I wanna see
Grimes are
IQ
if Grimes
run
are
the show
quick,
off the
if
bench.
Grimes are quick, honestly, it needs to start.
I
More
honestly
quick than
think it
Grimes.
should be quick. I really do think it should be quick, and you know, because he's a bucket, man. He really is a bucket, but he needs to play the 2 more than the 1.
Thing is, whenever Quick starts, his shot's not there for some reason.
Yeah, because I feel like that's because we run him at the 1 too much, though. We let him run the offense too much when he
Quick and
when he
Rose
starts.
Quick and Rose is where it at. Quick and Rose,
Yo,
bro.
actually, Quick,
That Quick and Rose duo
Quick
was
on the
lethal
2.
last year.
Quick and Rose
If Quick would respect his game and pull a little Reggie Miller, pull a little Steph Curry, and just run around screens, he'd be deadly. But Quick wants to be Lillard and shit. He wants to like hit you with the 1-2 and shoot it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he did the whole run around screens and shit and play those screens, he'd be a beast.
That's not
Quick said he was trying to be like CJ. He does not have that in his game. You're right. He should be more like coming off screens and all that. But he wants to have like.
I completely agree.
He don't have the handles for that.
We need that type of scheme. You know, we need that type of scheme in our offense, though. Like Thibs gotta, he's got to take something out of the Warriors playbook and run plays like that for guys like Quick and even Grimes, because Grimes, he's got such a pretty jump shot, man. So
I feel like going off what you're saying before you finish, the only thing we got right now is that weird Randall handoff.
Yeah,
that's the only thing he got to set up a shooter.
And a lot of the time it turns into a turnover every time he does that fucking handoff, man.
Yeah, because there's that stupid ass fucking.
Or when he tries to do that shovel pass to Mitch in the paint and Mitch drops it every time.
throwing it like he on fucking steroids, bro. Like, calm the fuck down and get the pass over there, bro.
Right, like
passing everything.
Just hand it off lightly, bro. You right there, like.
Yeah, we need. Fuck, man. We need Woodson back. Something Woodson did was different.
Yo, when Woody left, bro, oh my God, everything went downhill when he left, man.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I do miss him.
Right.
Everybody give Kenny Payne all the love in the world, but Woody, there's something Woody did that was different for us.
He never smiled.
Kenny Payne is good with he's just good at relating to the youngins, but Woodson knows how to coach the youngin. Like he knows how to really, I don't know what it is, man. Even when we
Woodson used to hold his players accountable. That's what they said. Like Woodson used to be like, I'm not playing basketball. I'm not on the fucking court. Don't blame me. And it was like he used to just make sure that everybody's getting in the right position, that everybody's playing the game, and like not try to be too hands on. That's what you got to do as a coach sometimes. Our players are like, what the fuck? No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But like what they did today with RJ coming more off, like getting those picks, being like playmaker RJ instead of catch and shoot RJ.
We need that.
We needed this for a long time for RJ to be aggressive. Like, how is he supposed to grow into what he's supposed to be if he just catch and shoot in?
Rookie season RJ, that's the one. That's the only thing fits there right. At one point, he was like, "Yo, RJ's gonna run the offense. He's gonna be the point." And then look bad.
He was running the point. Oh my God!
But it was the turnovers because he plays so slow that the turnovers couldn't happen and shit.
Right.
Like no matter what, you can't speed him up to make him get rid of the ball and fuck up.
Nah, I didn't like that. Playing that, he played RJ as a rookie off position. I didn't like that. I was like, nah.
RJ and Julius are, I guarantee you, the 3 games where he saw RJ going off, he probably said, "RJ, why you not bringing that every night?" I promise Julius probably said that to him. He said, "Bring that tonight. I'm gonna get mine."
They got a spacing issue though, because whenever they play close to each other and like feed off each other, the offense is good. Whenever RJ go to the other side of the court and Julius loses them, we lose it.
You're right, but RJ was feeding off the right side tonight, and he was really fucking them up, bro. I love that.
Yeah, for somebody that doesn't have a right hand.
That's
ambidextrous RJ is a beast. Ambidextrous RJ is a beast.
Hey.
No, but he didn't go up with his right. He drove right and then used his left for like that little, like what do you want to call it? A fucking push shot or a floater. If he could bring that into his bag, like that's how you stop him. you know, and you're gonna have to give him his right every time. Because if you don't take away his left, he's going left, you know, and he's gonna get in front of you.
But what
It's crazy because I criticized him for not being able to finish it on a basket, but like it's like he was taking the contact and I was throwing him off. Now he don't wait for the contact; he just floats it up.
Contact. And what RJ does when he's going right, he flips the ball to his left hand and center it into the. I love it. It's so sweet, bro. It's a sweet to use that nightly, bro.
You can tell he's learning
with that shot.
He don't get enough calls though.
He don't
get
enough.
That's a fact.
He don't
That's
get
a fact.
The Knicks don't get
That's
enough
because he don't
calls.
flop like
The whole squad.
97% of the league. He don't flop when he gets fouled. He just take it. So
That's
sometimes
the
they
thing.
don't give him that
A
call.
lot of the Knicks players cry for calls, but they don't really deserve it.
Right.
RJ gets hit.
Really?
He really deserves the calls, and he don't get them.
Big players gets on my nerves. That's the focus of Julius. He got to stop that shit so the rest of the team can
Quick
stop.
too.
They play
Quick look for the call and cries about it. That shit fucks them up too.
Play through the whistle. Fuck them calls. Play through the whistle. And if they call it, they call it. But get the basket. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randall too big for that. He too big to be bitching.
He's too big for that, bro. Like, stop wincing and shit. Like, get up the court.
He's also got to stop waiting for the fucking triple team to come.
Because Melo, my favorite player, I've seen this forever. Bully ball and getting calls, shit, that shit don't go hand in hand.
Facts.
The only player that bully balls and gets calls is Bron. And come on, he the face of the league.
Yeah, he the face of the league.
Yeah, he gonna get those calls.
Calls sometimes.
Because Harden tried bully ball and then he wasn't getting it. And that's why he started doing the whole finesse thing. And
yeah,
that's why he was getting calls. Whenever Harden plays bully ball, he don't get calls neither. Bully ball just doesn't get calls.
Nah, not in this league anymore, man.
Yo, what's up with Evan tonight? He got donut. No stats.
Melo never got calls like that either.
But he had 20 minutes?
20 minutes and donut.
Yo,
20 minutes, donut, and he got cooked by an undrafted.
At the beginning of the season, Evan was on Knicks Fan TV, and they allowed the fans to call in and talk to him. Every fan said, yo, bro, you know, shooting may be here and there, but we want the defense. And he was like, I got him, defense, actually, Orlando about me, right. And every fan was like, yo, defense. And that burns in my mind, man. The one thing the fans asked him to do, he don't do, bro.
Shit.
We personally told him, defense, bro, bring it.
Yo, but how come he mentioned Orlando? Wait, hold up. Why did he mention Orlando and not mention Boston? This nigga just keeps skipping over Boston like he wasn't there.
The coach in Orlando was cool with Tibbs.
Say that again?
Yeah, the coach in Orlando was cool with Tibbs, so he was like, "Yo, they know me. I'm a defensive player." He said, "Ask my coach."
Yeah.
And Scott Perry managed him when he was in Orlando too.
Yeah.
So they got that connection. But he honestly fucking stole from us. I don't know what we're gonna do for the next few years with him on the roster.
Yeah, I don't like.
We're gonna give up a draft pick and give him to OKC.
Or when Noah comes
have a good track record with Scott Perry players.
Noah books this year, so then we just move on over there.
Nah, we the Knicks, bro. Teams never buy players off us like that. We're gonna have to eat that contract.
Nah, we don't have to. We could give up a draft pick and give him to OKC. They could eat money, that team.
But do you want to give up that first just to get rid of his contract?
OKC gonna be a powerhouse for 14 years right
now. Nah, they ain't gonna be no powerhouse. They ain't never gonna be a powerhouse, man. They're cheap.
They got every pick in every
Dude,
draft.
about 2027, 2028, OKC gonna be a prop. I'm for real.
You know why that's not gonna happen? By that time, all them rookies that they drafted gonna be up for contract renewals, and they can't afford to keep all of them.
But they gonna have the best stuff. They gonna be able to pick who they need.
Nah, man. That same shit happened to the Celtics, man. Like that shit don't work, bro. Having a bunch of top picks, they all got egos. Everybody got to get paid. Everybody trying to get their points, trying to get their accolades. You know, the individual awards. That shit don't work, man. That shit don't work.
Josh Giddey's looking like a solid pick. Dort is gonna stick around.
Yeah, but they're not like top picks. You know what I'm saying? They're not like top 7 picks.
Too, man. That kid is special.
With all them,
like look at the Celtics with Jalen and then Tatum. You know, these two guys. You don't know who the hell's the star, man. These guys are kind of fighting for
It's not
individual
Brown and Tatum,
awards.
so it's because they put no one else around them. Like when Marcus Smart is your third guy, like that's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Who else is there besides their top three? Smart,
Well,
Brown, and Tatum.
I mean, think about it. They let Scary Terry go. The Kyrie situation soured. The Kemba situation ain't work out. It's like they're set up. They're telling them like, it's y'all team. Y'all need to.
Yo, it's them two, man. I already know it's them two.
Centers.
It's them two. They play in Boston. You have to understand that Boston media, man, they're not gonna talk bad about the Celtics, even though when they fucking up.
No.
They're not gonna ever talk bad about that team.
That's off that media market, bro.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, most of the NBA media is Boston based. Most of the NBA media is. If you look at most of the members of the NBA media, especially on ESPN, most of them are Boston based.
The Athletic, that's all Boston.
Yeah, man. They're never gonna talk shit about that team. They're never gonna tell you the truth. What's going on with that team? Why the fuck Danny Ainge fucked up Isaiah Thomas's career, and nobody wants to go to the Celtics after that?
Send Brown down to Philly, and y'all get Ben Simmons. I think that's the equivalent, and the Celtics will be all right. I think Ben will bring a lot to Tatum.
That's not a bad idea.
They waited too long to trade Marcus Smart, man.
Brown needs to be his own man.
Nah, man, they waited
Brown
too
and
long.
Embiid will tear this fucking league up.
Oh my God, Embiid is not being talked enough about right now.
Yo, did you see Embiid last night? Yo, this dude was doing fucking point guard shit. Oh my God, at 7 feet.
He's always been compared to Hakeem. He's literally gonna turn out to be like that.
Yo,
he'll be sitting in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Hakeem was more skillful, but Embiid got that body.
Yo, Embiid has handles. I didn't even know he had handles like that.
I think he got sciatica, and they don't want to say it, but when that hits you, you down for about 2 weeks. I think he got sciatica in his back.
Hey, shit.
Yo, whatever it is, yo, they can't waste any time with that Ben Simmons. Let's waste a year with shit. They gotta get that shit down pat because Embiid's prime is right now, and they could win with that dude. Is that they just need to surround him with the right people.
They could win with him.
They could win with Embiid.
Brown, they could own this East. They can really be a horse.
Nah, but the Celtics are stingy. They're gonna want everything.
The 76ers are overvaluing some.
You gotta look at the contracts.
In this situation, Brown is the better player.
Then Embiid? Hell no.
No, Embiid? No.
Simmons.
Oh, then Simmons, yeah.
Brown is the better offensive player.
Yeah, he's a.
You nothing on D.
I honestly,
but Simmons gonna give you all in NBA defense. He's gonna give you at least 15 and 10
in the regular season,
and then he's gonna give you 7 to 9 assists.
Yeah, he's like a 6'9" Rondo back in his prime, like when Rondo.
Bro, in the half court,
tall as hell.
In the half court in playoffs, Simmons not giving you shit. He can't create his own shot in the half court when there's more contact
With
and he's
Tatum
forced to put it up.
He don't need to create a shot.
He doesn't need to. That's right, because Tatum can take those shots, but still, like he's not giving you those buckets.
I just think the Sixers never really built around him. At least he needs to be a free throw line threat, at least something, man. But
he can definitely work on that.
They just, definitely. But they just never built around his strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, even at one point, Embiid couldn't shoot, so at one point, Embiid was just clogging up the lane. So
Ben Simmons scary, bro. I'm telling you, Ben Simmons scary, bro. The perimeter, he might get the ball away from you 6 out of 10 times. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all remember when Bron was in Miami and like he was still being like past first Bron and he had all the floor spaces and everything like that and he was still putting up like 8 points and getting closeout games and stuff like that? That's because he wasn't attacking the rim. He put no threat on the rim. Like Simmons got to eventually do that. Like he got to make sure that everybody's not sagging off and like daring him to shoot those mid rangers.
Right. He's got to make sure people fear him when he drives to the lane. That even if he gets fouled, he can hit the free throw.
Yeah.
Like
he doesn't even want to take those free throws.
Work on his free throws, but he should work out of the 12 foot range. That should be his butter. Make it points.
Yeah, he should be every other right. Yeah.
I mean, this whole
at least
thing he's going through right now.
12 foot. I don't want him to go beyond 12 because he's not going to hit anything beyond 12. But if he's working that little perimeter there, he's gonna feast. He be right there when he get his transitional defensive plays. He's gonna get his dunks like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons
Magic Johnson couldn't shoot. Magic Johnson couldn't shoot,
Yeah,
but he was still getting his
one.
buckets.
You're right.
He just posted in close to the rim, get those easy turnarounds, those hook shots. You're just bigger than everybody. Simmons got to do that.
Facts.
But he doesn't want to shoot those free throws.
He got to work on that, bro. I hope he's doing that now. Like that's mental. You can unlock that.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with his mental because his mental definitely ain't fully there either.
No, his mental is not fully there in Philly. He go anywhere else. His Simmons will be unlocked.
And
Shit, not on the Knicks, bro.
No.
And it's crazy when he attacks the basket, he's unstoppable.
He don't work with Julius.
Nah, Tibbs would give him
right.
hell, bro.
We don't have a bucket getter. If we had a bucket getter, I'd say bring Ben Simmons because we have.
Yeah. Like if we had the right personnel that could play to his strengths, you know.
Correct, but we don't have a bucket getter. We don't have no one that can hoist up a shot every night and you be like, that's going in.
We don't have a Bradley Beal.
Nope, we don't have Steph Curry. We don't have Klay Thompson. No, we don't have these guys.
And could you imagine Simmons when like the whole arena pissed at him? He might cry home. Fucking Simmons.
Oh yeah, he couldn't make it in New York.
Nah. We would
Philly
torture his ass.
was light work. Philly was light work.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man. Bro.
I mean, media and fan pressure aside, though, I think defensively he'd be good for us, and pushing the floor, pushing the offense, he'd be good for us.
Who's gonna make? We miss wide open layups, bro, at a high clip. At a high clip, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, but he gonna get Mitch going wild crazy. He probably gonna get RJ and the shooters on the corners going.
I truly do think he would make RJ better,
would be
just
nice.
because of his facilitating and shit.
And he will make Mitch better too.
Now, if he can turn Mitch into an offensive monster, now
Yeah,
that would be his use. If Ben Simmons can have 10 to 12 assists a night, and they all going to Mitch, mostly to Mitch.
Yo, I remember in the offseason, Mitch was working on his jump shot and his free throw and shit, and he looked elite with that jump shot. I was seeing videos of him looking like he was going to be a real stretch big and shit.
I mean, that's LA
fit to the free throw line and shoot with two hands and shit.
That's LA fit.
Yeah, but them off-season workouts, man, that's fool's gold, man. They're working out against some.
Junior had me fucking gas.
That's the Ben Simmons stimulus package, man. Workout tape. Like,
When they
fuck
do their
out of
runs,
here.
they don't even play defense hard. They may be
My
jaw
son Ben
jacking,
Simmons
but
be
they don't
hitting half-court shots in the fucking LA Fitness.
But alright. The way I think you gotta look at Ben Simmons for us, it'll be like an upgraded Alfred Payton.
Shit,
So everything else there but better.
Yo,
I'm not
Tommy
even
Beer
gonna hold
just
you. I
said
might rather Alfred Payton. Alfred Payton actually hit a couple threes.
Yeah,
inexperienced, undrafted rookie. Not ideal.
Nah, but Alfred Payton couldn't even make a fucking layup, so nah.
He was a fucking burger, bro.
Damn. Nah, we gotta get off that Alfred Payton shit. We gotta leave that man alone.
Another thing that hurt Ben's game a lot is he go to the basket scared about the father having to shoot free throws. But if he had a son to dump the ball off to dunk it, he wouldn't even have to worry about it. He'd just be dumping it off all the time.
I mean, look at the way Giannis changed his game, man. You know, a couple seasons in a row, Miami was locking his ass up. He didn't want to go to the free throw line. He didn't want to do nothing. Now Giannis is an actual threat at the free throw line and the mid-range. If Ben Simmons could just work out like that and have
That's
that
all he gotta do.
man,
Dude, you just work at it. Work at it.
The sad part is, Ben Simmons is somewhere collecting the check, not even working on the free throws or the jump shot. And he had this whole season to work on it.
I hope he is. I hope he's not that stubborn.
Right.
I think he is.
I think Simmons that stubborn.
Yeah. Cause remember Jimmy Butler talked about it. He was with JJ Redick on JJ Redick's show. He was saying that something was up with the 76ers. They weren't being honest about losing, and they were trying to protect somebody. He didn't want to say the name. And then when they traded Jimmy Butler, Embiid got on Instagram was talking about the truth will come out, and Jimmy Butler liked it. So I'm like, who the fuck are they talking about? Talking about Simmons. Simmons the only odd superstar out.
This shit goes back a while.
Yo, it's been a while, man. Like Jimmy knows, because Jimmy was telling JJ Redick, yo, you was on the squad. I was calling people out during the when it was going over film, and nobody wanted to say shit. Everybody stayed quiet, and he's like, "Oh, y'all not trying to win." That's why Jimmy dipped out of there.
Yeah, MB said he
Jimmy
didn't
in
want
New York would have
Jimmy
been dope for us too.
Say that again.
Jimmy would have been good for us.
Did he want to come here?
Yeah, and then they try to say it was Jimmy's fault. Jimmy's the problem because he left Minnesota and then he left Philadelphia. But nah, the problem was Carl Anthony Towns and Benjamin Simmons.
It was lazy young players that didn't play to their strengths. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're a vet that expects people to play, because especially Towns. I mean, look at Towns now; he's fucking killing. But again, it was that effort thing. Jimmy Butler's a big effort guy.
Yo, I think the only reason Towns is killing because he feels the pressure coming from that other young boy, Edwards.
And this is
his life has just been so crazy lately. Like losing a lot of family, losing his mom, losing, you know. So it's like I think he's just motivated more than ever. Especially Anthony Edwards, though. I'm gonna say he definitely looks like a good leader, man. I mean, people always say that he's the locker room leader and stuff, and he's always talking about this and that. He's always defending his teammates.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's mad. Yo, he's pretty big, man. He's a lot bigger than what he looks like.
Yeah.
When he called RJ a scrub, I thought RJ was gonna come back and light him up.
Yeah. He wants to be Hollywood, man. He wants to be big time. He's gonna get there. That boy he's magnetic.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think Edwards loves the game enough to put in work.
You don't think?
Nah, I think he does. I think he does.
They asked him what he said. He said,
for it.
I like football more. They asked him.
Oh yeah, but he wants.
Yeah, he's got that Allen Iverson mentality.
Nah. He be trolling though. He trolls a lot though. We can't cap about that. He be saying shit just to get a reaction.
For sure.
That's true.
I love his press conferences. I look at all his press conferences because he's funny as shit.
Yo, Cole Anthony got the best press conferences, bro.
Yeah, he's funny too.
Oh yeah, Cole.
That's another guy, man. That's like, damn, the Knicks could have had Cole Anthony. Like,
we could have had Tyrese Halliburton. Fuck Cole Anthony.
Oh my God, my son Tyrese, bro.
But yo,
I
can't stress over them draft picks because you know what it is. Sometimes it's your positioning in the draft. Sometimes you don't have the pressure to take the next best available guy. You could just take a guy that you know is a good fit.
I don't think Obi thought he was going that high.
It's crazy because Obi, he's actually played like in pickup runs with some of my boys, like from where I'm from, like because he used to play for Ossining, and I had one of my boys, Malachi, he used to play for Ossining too, and like Obi would just like come over to my city and like play like open gym runs and shit. So I mean, I've always known who Obi is, so I've always liked Obi. I'm not mad at Obi being on our team at all, man. I love the kid, but we desperately needed a point guard at the time, so I was kind of surprised we drafted him.
True.
But
but remember, Randall wasn't Randall yet when we got Obi.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yo, I just wanted to say.
But that Obi pick, I'm telling you, man, you had to have. I felt like Leon Rose, man, he had to have a splashing pick, bro. And Halliburton, I don't care. I mean, he's a point guard, he's a good player, but Obi was that flash. Like, you got that kid who's gonna dunk. You got that kid who's gonna have the Nike.
Obi's
you got
good
those
for the
jump
guard,
hands
bro.
before you even start. Yeah. So
Obi
that's
is
a hard.
managed by his son. Leon Rose's son represents Obi.
And he's from New York.
And
he's from New York.
That pick was
like,
all business.
Yeah, and he's from New York, so it's like that's gonna bring
Oh yeah, for sure. But I love Obi though. Obi's my guy, man. He's definitely he definitely has a high ceiling. I like the potential in him.
I mean, Halliburton, he be nasty.
Obi's gonna be big. I'm talking commercials and everything.
Oh yeah, he's got the personality for it for sure.
Obi's gonna be everywhere. He's gonna be one of the. If he continues to perform like he's performing and in the garden where everybody sees him do spectacular dunks and high flying shit. Obi's gonna be everywhere,
he's
bro.
gonna be in that dunk
everywhere.
contest. He's got to be in that dunk
yeah.
contest again.
Jordan always
he's
snatched him up
in the middle of a game. Yeah, he's definitely in the dunk contest.
Hey guys, the only
slow the
issue
game down.
Hey guys, the only issue with the Obi thing is that the spots that I think this is two things that like I don't know if you guys know about. The reason why it wouldn't matter what point guard you guys get is because the spots that Julius Randle shoots on the floor and also his play style, it's not really optimal for any point guard because like it's taking shots away. And another thing is the way Julius Randle plays also limits Obi's potential because once again, because Julius Randle is no different from a Melo, and the spots that he chooses on the court, it interferes with other players' games because if he's not hitting those shots efficiently, I can't get the word out.
You good, bro?
Like if he can't hit those shots, those spots on the court, it messes up everyone else's game. That's what I'm saying. So it's like Julius Randle and all like if he's not scoring like he was tonight, he's actually a cancer for everybody developing and everyone around him.
Nah, I feel that, bro. I feel
That's because he forced the issue too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like he's no different than just another Melo, and it's like if he's not being efficient, it's gonna mess up everybody's game. Like it's no way
especially
around
with
it.
his effort. He again, I said before, his body language lately just has not been good.
That's the
for
difference
the
with
players
Julius. Because you remember last year when he had a stinker of a game, his effort you can never question.
Right.
His defense you can never question. Like even when he put up 5 points last year, he's still gonna grab you 19 boards. He's still gonna get you 2 steals. You know what I mean?
He's gonna have an overall good game.
Yeah, his effort was there. This year it's like he don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you, I'm taking Evan Mobley over Julius Randle.
Nah, it's too early, man. It's too early. Evan Mobley's killing, but it's too early, man.
But Evan Mobley can't make his own shot. He's just a spacer and a rim protector.
But my thing
Although
is,
that's a big thing, it's not Julius.
My thing is, but you don't understand is that I feel like the reason why the Knicks do bad as they do is because how do I say it? Julius is a power forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a power forward, right? Okay. The thing is, Julius Randle is not LeBron James, and I just feel like nowadays, if like you like Tibbs try to make him play like he LeBron and he not, and that's the first issue. The second issue is that the Knicks with the players that you guys do have, I know you guys heard of some dude named State, right?
Yeah.
You guys all heard of State. You know, he was just going on a rant about how, you know, like when we finally got to see the rookies play or whatnot, right? About how he was kind of disappointed in that this team actually lacked talent or whatever. And I told him, I said, I disagree because I feel like what you have here is actually a bunch of great role players, and you just shouldn't try to ascend them so fast. But if you put them around the right pieces, like players like Derek, you know, who enhances everybody else's game, who gets everybody else involved, or like what's that other guy name? Like Burks. Like you got Swiss Army knife guys like that, and I'm just saying, like I just feel like Evan Mobley.
That's why the bench is so effective.
Right, Evan Mobley. You would need him taking. He would do everything you would need versus on the defensive end, and then we got all these guards that can shoot. You know what I mean?
But then let me ask you this: who's gonna be our primary ball handler?
What do you mean? You got Kemba and D Rose, and quickly.
Kemba's not gonna stay on the court. He gets broken out every other week.
Okay, but then you can also
can't play more than 25 minutes every game.
Who told you that?
Nah, D Rose can't. D Rose can't go hard for all them damn minutes. We seen it last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, last year playoffs.
He didn't break down. He bumped knees with Capella.
Yeah, he was looking gassed by the end of that, man.
Engine.
I don't know if it was gas
we rode him too hard,
but he did look gassed.
He got gas because he was the only one doing shit.
that too.
35 minutes.
They're not 35 minutes. He was the only one doing shit.
Yeah, he was the only one that was like.
Yeah, he drove every single
hustling.
play. Julius was stopped every time. Every time Julius touched the ball, the double was already there.
And he was shooting at an all-time playoff low of 27%. Bro, what is he supposed to do with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. D-Rose doesn't have the legs to be a starter.
What?
I don't think D-Rose has the legs to be a starter, especially in the Tibbs ran team.
That has nothing to do with being a starter. That has something to do with play. Okay, think about this. LeBron James has been on a tear, right? He's 37 years old, dropping 35 points a night, right?
Yeah, but he's rare, man. He's a freak.
LeBron a different specimen.
Yeah,
But
that's a different breed,
LeBron
man.
is once in a generation.
You're not getting my point. My point is, you take away the name and just take away what he's contributing. It doesn't matter about the name. He still gave them 35 points, right? And they're still losing because the players around them aren't producing or aren't playing winning basketball. D Rose was producing, but the players around him weren't playing winning basketball. Did RJ Barrett show up in the playoffs?
I'm not denying that D Rose wasn't nice. D Rose was that best player by far. I'm just saying, like, D Rose doesn't have the same like legs that he did when he was younger to play those 40 minutes and not get burnt
I
out.
disagree with that, bro. What he's saying is, if other players around D Rose would have contributed, his engine could have ran a little longer because he wouldn't have to do all the work.
Needed to play 40.
And I was just gonna say, if no one noticed, you do know the work that Derrick Rose has been putting in last season and this season. Every time he comes into the game, we're actually behind, and then he's in for 12-minute stints. But if you're a starter, you only have you get more stints, you get more breaks. But when you're a bench player, you're in the game for longer stints. Do you get what I'm saying?
When you're a bench player, you play with more energy because you know you don't have as much minutes to like conserve. So you just going out
but
there
that's
full
not
speed.
D Rose's case, because when D Rose gets in the game, Tibbs keeps him in because you guys go on runs when he's in the game. So, like I said, if you
D Rose
start him,
was part of the closing lineup, yeah.
So if you start him, then you don't have to always be fighting that. He doesn't always have to. It's like, it just seems counterproductive. You get what I mean? It seems counterproductive. Every time I come in the game, we're down. I have to work 10 times harder, and then Tibbs is gonna leave them in there until he sees that the lineup starts crapping up, and then he puts the starters back in.
I think he used to keep EP in.
I see a point there because the Knicks do play in a hole. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time, because I don't know. Putting Rose in the game, yeah, he is coming in with a deficit and has to make up for it. But then again, even if the Knicks weren't in a deficit, he couldn't play more than 25 minutes a night very hard. Like every single night, especially on back-to-backs. He's just not at that point in his career. Too many injuries in the past. And just comparing him to LeBron James is a freak, man. He played 19 years going to the finals for 10 years in a row, never getting hurt until now. That's crazy.
I mean,
man.
I don't have to compare him to LeBron. I could compare him to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is injury prone.
Yeah, he's been that for his whole careir.
And it's sad.
Right, but my thing is, you don't see anyone tagging that injury prone tag on Anthony Davis, even though he can't. What Charles Barkley call him?
Yeah, they do.
Anthony Day-to-Day Davis.
Yeah, they've been tagging him with that. Yeah.
But my thing is, you don't see people saying that. But you don't see people saying that Anthony Davis can't stay in the game. You guys got to think about it. These guys stand on.
But AD is 29.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. These guys practice. They play NBA basketball still. They practice for 2 hours a day. Do you hear me? So
I'm not saying he can't do it in spurts, but I feel like if he does it for an 82 game season and then in the playoffs,
no one plays 82 games
with his. All right, let's say 70 games, right? Let's say he takes some breaks, he gets like a few bruises, misses some time, right? Still 70 games and like what, 150 days, 180 days? That's a lot.
You got to think about it also, right? Okay, I'll give you the hottest point guard in the league. I'll give you the hottest point guard in the league right now, right? John Morant, right? I would say John Morant's the hottest point guard in the league right now, right?
I agree.
You do know he's not on pace to play 70 games, right?
Yes.
He missed some time.
But you don't understand. That's the thing. It's like, it just seems so biased and narrative driven when y'all attach that to one player. You got to think about it.
But Ja is 22.
Right, but it don't
Season is
matter
weird
because
though.
Derrick Rose just got injured again off of his own foot. I think he stepped over his own foot and twisted his ankle or some shit.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I see that. Okay, maybe that's what I can do for you guys. Did you guys not see the article Ian Begley had put out? The reason why D Rose was perfectly fine. When he was in Cleveland, he got clotheslined and he had a bone spur. He had a bone spur that he didn't want to get done because he was trying to prove himself back in the league. Right. So he just said, okay, I'm gonna get it done because it keeps irritating me. So he went and got the surgery done.
I didn't
Ian
even know.
Bagley wouldn't let it be known that it wasn't due to minutes and anything. And another thing you guys don't know is, like I said, when Alfred Payton was shit in the bed, Derrick Rose was averaging 30 minutes almost that second season. I mean, that second half of the season.
But don't you think that the Knicks starting backcourt was better last season defensively than what they are this season?
No doubt,
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt, but that's why I said that you guys put Kemba in the wrong role. He should have been coming off the bench.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just like I like Kemba Walker, but my thing is that it seems like the Knicks are always getting these point guards when they're at the back end of their career.
Yeah, they're always getting
Nah, but they took a chance with Kemba. That was after the buyout.
Everybody goes to die in New York.
Not necessarily with Kemba.
We had a real two-way point with Raymond Felton.
No, seriously, think about it. Everybody, all the real stars that have played for the Knicks, they all went to New York to die. Tracy McGrady, Mutombo, Rasheed Wallace.
But Chauncey,
they all go to New York. It's like a last hurrah before you leave the league. I'm gonna go play in Madison Square Garden first.
But what really frustrates me is Fournier's lack of production.
Yeah, it's just all cardio. I mean, that's always he's out there getting cardio.
He just soft, bro. He plays with no energy, no
He
effort.
only performs against the Celtics.
And you know what's sad?
We played him back to
take
back.
that contact straight on his chest, you know.
Yeah, but when he was in Orlando, he was scoring over 15 points almost every game, and now he's acting like he can't score.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, man.
That could have been empty stats on the trash team, bro.
Right,
You know,
right.
It actually was empty stats on the trash team. I can fact check that. But what I was going to say was, and that goes back to what I was going to say also. You guys got. There was nothing really wrong with the squad you guys had last year besides Alfred Payton not contributing.
I wish
as much.
Schroeder.
But see, no, because you see, that's my. I'll be so obsessed with these big names, but they don't be contributing.
Schroeder's not a big name.
Yes, he is. If Schroeder was not a big name, why do you think the Lakers?
Schroeder would have been a good look for.
No, Schroeder's not a big name. He's a beam. There's a difference.
So is he on the same level? Is he on the same level as Lonzo then? Same tier point guard?
No.
Nah, a little bit lower.
I think Lonzo,
like one tier lower.
I think Lonzo's better.
Lonzo is definitely better. Ceiling is higher too.
The Lakers were going to give Dennis Schroeder $90 million. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
to be honest, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's because they were desperate, bro.
Was it 90?
The Kings gave Harrison Barnes $94 million, bro.
Yeah, I think they were trying to use Dennis Schroeder as a trade piece for a mega
trade. The Kings
trade.
did that so the Warriors don't match.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah.
But my whole.
I ain't giving no damn Harrison Barnes $94 million when I could have gave him 10.
Now you got to think about this. That Schroeder contract. You think about the options that they had after Schroeder didn't take that contract for point guards. That's why they offered him that contract.
Right now they wish Schroeder would have signed because they wouldn't have Westbrook right now playing like shit. Right now they wish Schroeder would have signed.
Okay, how about this, right? Okay, let's just name some other guards. Okay.
Even with Schroeder, they would have had more people. They would have had more cap room to sign more people.
What do you think you guys' offense?
They gave Schroeder.
What do you guys think your offense will look like right now with John Wall?
The offense?
I don't know.
I don't think it would be different with Kemba, like than it is with Kemba.
Yeah, I was about to say it looked the same.
All right. Okay.
I think
so these guys
defensively with Wall, I think he would be better. With Wall defensively, the Knicks would be better, but I don't know about offense because Wall he don't got no game outside of just finishing in the paint.
Right. Okay. Right. Hear me out. Okay. So this is making my point. Okay. So we already know Westbrook is ass, right? Okay.
Yes.
There's no debate. Okay. So. Okay. You guys said you guys said you would settle for Dennis Schroeder, right?
I don't know about that.
I'd rather De'Aaron Fox than Dennis Schroeder.
But the thing is, De'Aaron Fox is.
Schroeder's better than
bad too.
Nah, but it's going off who's available to us at the time.
I don't think.
That's a fact.
De'Aaron Fox is literally playing bad right now. I don't know if you guys don't know.
He is playing horribly right now.
De'Aaron Fox is not a jump shooter. He's a slasher. That's his
But
game.
if you don't have a point guard who can shoot threes, then the offense goes to trash.
Yeah, 5-on-4, just like when it was the Alpha Beta.
Right. These are guys that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, I'm not saying you guys, but most of the Knicks fans, they get obsessed with names, and I'm like, these guys are not impacting winning right now.
No, I don't want names. I want good players.
Right.
Give me Joe Schmo.
Here's with me with being a Knicks fan, I just want them to be competitive on a nightly basis. I don't want blowouts.
Yeah, and I don't
that's all
want
I
to be the laughing stock of the league.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah, we're just looking for upgrades. Like, we're not that ambitious for a title at this point, you know. But like RJ not fully developed, Randall being 1A. It's like let's just upgrade and play like high quality basketball, and then.
This goes back to like I said, this goes back to the conversation is completely asinine until you get rid of the cancer.
What's the cancer?
And the cancer is Julius Randle.
I don't think he's not the main issue though.
He's not the main. He's not the main issue, but he's in the wrong role.
But have you guys seen the past 2 games the Knicks have played without him?
Okay, you can't count that because you guys didn't have your other players.
Yeah, we didn't have a center for one of those games.
Like majority of the teams in the league, majority of the teams, you can't really judge them because majority of the players are out in protocols right now.
Right. I'm telling you right now, I kid you not. What's his name? His name is I know you guys probably seen him.
Evan Fournier is a cancer over Julius, but I mean, I'm not gonna say at this point that.
I mean,
Julius,
that first game, we went 8 for 42 from 3. You can't. I mean, that's a travesty. And that second game, we started the game with no starting center.
Exactly.
You're right.
So like that sample size is too small, and it's not. We weren't a complete team.
Wait, what are you talking about in the playoffs?
His name is Anthony Dahanu. I don't know if you guys know him, but think about this. Okay, so I like the Rooks. You hear me out? I like the Rooks. I like McBride. I really like Grimes.
I really like Grimes too. Grimes is
right. But the thing is, I noticed those guys play better when they have someone out there that's a floor journal and that poises them. So I'm not going to count what the Knicks look like. I'm not gonna count what they look like because they didn't have a glue guy or a stabilizer like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, and once again, like I know I'm a Derrick Rose advocate, but Derrick Rose is usually that glue guy. Like he's usually the one that poises the game, that calms it down. I felt like if Derrick Rose would have been in that lineup with the kids, because he liked to run with them, so if he would have been in that lineup, I feel like y'all would have figured out y'all didn't need Julius Randle. I swear to God.
But no,
we don't need Julius Randle as a number 1.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Julius Randle is not a number 1 nor a number 2. He's a number 3 at best. But my thing is saying that we don't need him. I don't know.
What does he do on defense?
Look, you got me there. I'm not gonna argue.
Like right now, I would say he's not doing much.
He doesn't play good.
But we were the 4th seed because of Julius.
But see, also, what you got to look at. Look, we're not the only team that's struggling. Look at the Hawks. The Hawks are worse than us right now.
Oh, true. Hey,
that's a good point.
That mighty 4th seed cost us, but that mighty 5th seed cost the Hawks too. Because I don't feel like they improved at all either.
No, they
didn't do
didn't.
anything with it.
See, outside of relying on Trae Young, the Hawks don't really offer that much. They got 3-point shooters, but Trae Young got to carry that team every night they play so far.
Yeah, he be dropping like 50 points, but they win by like 3 points.
He just dropped 56 and they lost.
Exactly.
That's what I'm telling y'all. That was my point. Though. It's like a player can drop 56, but if the players around him don't do anything, it don't matter. It's all asinine.
Like, we're sitting here, we're sitting here, we're talking about, we don't need Julius Randle, but one thing with Julius Randle, you guys gotta understand is that, yeah, like, he turns the ball over, he's careless with the ball, but otherwise than that, like, in terms of rebounding and, like, bodying up, I say he's pretty good at that. Like, but yeah, I can understand why y'all saying that, mainly because of, his lackadaisical ball handling.
No, he doesn't need to be the primary.
No, to be honest with you,
I
never.
He looks like a cancer because he's like put into that role where he's constantly, handling the ball.
He's not forced into that
the
role.
game.
That's what
He
Julius
is.
Randle wanted.
No. That's how. No, that's
Okay, let me ask y'all this: how would y'all feel about R.J. Barrett being the offensive initiator, bringing the ball up?
No, that didn't work before. He did that all rookie season. That didn't work before.
Yeah, they should be like secondary ball handlers.
That would work.
Like someone else.
RJ Baggett.
They should run the offense should run through the point guard. That's who they should run.
Okay, I get that. I mean, look, I'm not a fan of the power forward dribbling the ball up the court, because clearly, I'm pretty sure we've all seen how that works out for Randall.
It doesn't work out. He averages at least. I think he's averaging his highest turnovers right now.
I mean,
I
today,
don't
I don't know. Nah, true story. Today, Breen said it. The problem is when Julius, RJ, whoever bring up the ball, they don't bring the ball up quick enough. So by the time they get through the half and they set the offense,
I remember that.
By the time they set the offense, they got like 6 seconds left on the clock to figure it out.
Yeah,
but they
that's
gotta
what I'm
play
saying.
faster.
They should be handling from inside, like the 3-point line, like somebody handing it off to them. They already have a step on their guy, not like not the initiator. We don't have that guy yet on the team. That's why, like, Randall isn't looking good. He's forced to do it. With Kemba not on the court, with D-Rose not on the court.
But see, okay, at this point of the season, would y'all bench Fournier or would y'all leave him in the starting lineup?
Yeah.
I'd bench him.
Bench him.
Bench him like he did.
Bench him 20 games.
Give him some D&Ds.
To be honest with you, would you put Burks in at the shooting guard, or would you leave him on the bench and switch him out with somebody else?
You know what? Quick at the shooting guard.
I would
at the shooting guard.
No one's going to do this.
Starting Grimes.
No. Oh, okay, yeah, start Grimes, guys. But what do you guys think it is? Because we still have not seen it. What do you think of Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker on the same court together? And I know
no defense. No defense.
Right, I know you're gonna say that, right? I know you're gonna say that. But think about it. That would stretch the floor.
Who you putting at 3? Who you putting at 3 though?
Okay,
Don't tell me Obi.
I don't care who initiates between Kemba. I don't care who initiates the offense between Kemba and Rose. But I do want Obi Randall. I like that Obi and Randall because they actually play well on the same court together.
That's true, but Obi and Randall can't be a part of a starting lineup because that's weak rebounding right there.
Both of them are going to be
there's no rim protection.
I mean, Randall does,
like we said,
but
topping the Randall, you're just giving away the whole paint. It's like easy.
How? So you telling me a lineup? Okay, I mean, besides Kemba getting beat off the dribble at the perimeter, you're telling me Mitch, Obi, and Randall can't guard.
Remember, there are times Randall's lackadaisical when he goes up for the.
Both of them don't be rebounding and getting blocks.
Toppin is a weak body right now.
Exactly. Yeah, you're giving up strength with Toppin, and then
Yo, Justin, your mic is muted.
Well, who's our best?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I need to know who's our best.
I can't bench RJ to play Obi and Randall at the same time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't. He said Obi at the 3.
But see,
if you play both point guards, where's RJ playing?
So we're having the conversation now. We're trying to figure
to be honest, I want to tell you the main issue with the Knicks is that they leave 3-point shooters wide open every possession. That's the main issue.
Facts.
Yo, but
that's been an issue since last year.
Because like they get beat mad easily, like initially, and then the ball swings around to the open shooter,
and they're overhelping.
Exactly.
And it's crazy because even Mitch used to guard the 3 last season.
Exactly.
Have you seen a single good defensive sequence from Evan Fournier this year?
Oh no.
He's had
I've seen him hold himself off 1-on-1 a couple times.
Yeah,
Against
He stopped Jason Tatum.
Okay.
But here's the thing. We knew this when we signed Evan Fournier, where we knew that when we paid him all that money, it wasn't going to be for defense. We got
it's for offense.
But we're not even getting offense from him. That's the issue.
No, we get offense. The problem is it's inconsistent. And every fucking fan will tell you that it's inconsistent. Like
even when
we gave him that
20
money,
points in the
it
game,
wasn't
he's
for
pedestrian.
defense.
To be honest with you, like when Bullock left last season, it hurt. It like I was not a fan of him leaving.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
But we had a
The
choice.
only reason why
Bullock leaving moved RJ from the 2 to the 3, which like RJ kills other 2s. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait, is RJ a 2 or a 3?
This year he's playing a 3 because Evans.
He's strong enough to play the 3, but he can play both.
I mean, it's like 2 and 3 is the same thing now. It's like a wing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In his era positionless basketball, he's kind of like a 2/3, so he's kind of like a hybrid. But remember, with Bullock was the one that got his ass ate by Trey in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
he was the one that was getting.
Hey yo.
Trey, and Trey was his breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But they were putting Bullock on the best perimeter player, regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Every game, he was always the best defender that was guarding the best player on the other side.
Perimeter player, yeah.
And I just feel like that's not fair because either way, bro, it don't matter if you lock Trae Young up or not. He's still gonna get 2 points whether it's a whistle. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, during those playoffs,
look, I mean, obviously, I hated what Trae Young did last season, but we can't sit here and deny that Trae Young's game is nice.
That is not nice.
No, that it is nice.
It is nice. He's gonna get his points regardless.
It is.
He's gonna get his points regardless, especially with the rules, the way it's set up. He's gonna get his points regardless.
And we didn't have that offensive player to attack him and make him work and get tired too.
Yeah, that was pathetic that they were able to put Trae Young on Reggie. Oh my god.
But see, here's the
thing,
man. See, and we can only be stuck with what is, because I'm not saying that it would have made a big difference, but not having Robinson in the playoffs against Capella last season, it really hurt though.
Yeah, because that last game that we played against them,
it would have made a difference because Capella ate Mitch's lunch this season too. So
but the
last time they played.
Yeah, last time. Well,
here's the thing. Last time they played where Capella got ass ate, it wasn't Mitch. It was Jericho Sims that beat his ass.
Oh yeah.
That was Jericho Sims, not Mitch, because Mitch was fucking up left and right.
Well, see, Mitch is just. But see, Mitch is struggling overall this season because last season Mitch was having his best season before he got injured, and this season it's like we're getting garbage from him.
Well, you gotta remember, there's 2 things with Mitch. Number one, Mitch is coming off 2 different injuries from last year. He came off a minor injury, and then he came back, and then he fucked up his foot, and then he was done for the year. The second thing was, in the offseason, he put on more muscle because he didn't like the fact that
he was getting bodied.
Drummond was bodying.
And you go back to that Atlanta series, the whole point of Capella going off was because Capella can have his way against Nerlens Noel and Todd Gibson because he just bodied them. So Mitch put on more muscle to deal with the Capellas and the Joel Embiids and all those big guys in the East.
But see, my thing was that what killed the Knicks last season, it was like that playoff matchup was supposed to be their defense versus Atlanta's offense, and clearly, obviously, we all knew Atlanta's offense was gonna, basically smack them, but it was just the lack of Knicks not making perimeter jump shots that was the issue.
Yeah, it was
cold that whole series.
But it's because they also knew how to guard Julius Randle.
Yeah,
they got really.
Yes, but because when Julius did kick the ball out to the open man, he couldn't knock down the shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was at high clip.
And that was a big problem against that series
because he had no help.
Julius owned Atlanta the entire regular season. Like
Exactly.
in the
They
3 games
swept
we
them.
played him, he whooped their ass.
Yeah,
Problem-
he averaged like
the problem
37.
The problem was Atlanta got healthy at the right time. They got TJ Reddish and all those people back healthy, so they had bodies to throw at Julius.
But see,
and because of the Alpha Payton situation, we were forced to start Derrick Rose, which fucked up our bench because Derrick Rose was our bona fide six man. But because of Alfred Payton, we had to start Derrick Rose, which fucked up our bench because Quickly wasn't ready at that time. Toppin wasn't getting the minutes, and everyone else was kind of like, if you work, cool. If not, then it is what it is. Even Burks was like on and off. Versus like Derrick Rose was like our bona fide sixth guy. It's like we gotta start you because Alfred Payton's like useless against Trae Young.
But see, the thing was, what I didn't like was that, like, look, we all know playoffs and regular season is two different things. And I was like, Randall averaging over 30-some points against Atlanta last season was good. But see, everybody knew by the end of the season, all you had to do was just throw another body at Randall, and then that was it, because he showed off his whole bag in the 3 games in the regular season, and then Atlanta was just like, okay, we know what he's gonna do, and also force him to his right, and that's what they did.
Exactly. Even Gallo was locking him up 1-on-1. Just the game plan was let Julius Randle shoot early. Don't let him get too close to the rim. We're gonna bring a double before he puts it down.
Hey guys,
Gallo
I'm getting
was
ready
knocking
to go. I
down
just wanted to
threes
say that
too.
it was cool talking. I enjoy this group chat. I was gonna let you. I'm getting ready to bail out though, man. Y'all be safe out here. All right.
All right, man. Stay up,
bro. Take care, y'all.
All right,
for sure.
It wasn't even Gallo. It was actually like CJ Reddish and like Cam Reddish and those guys that were like locking up Julius in the playoffs. Gallo had nothing to do because Gallo was off the bench. Gallo was second unit.
And Gallo was missing mad shots.
It was Cam Reddish and it was the other dude that didn't fuck up his knee in the regular season. That dude.
Gallo didn't start. Gallo played a lot of minutes, bro. Gallo was on the court for a lot of the games.
Gallo was off the bench.
Was a Herder killed us, bro.
Yeah, he had.
Had a couple of games. Herder killed us.
Gallo and
Herder definitely killed us.
It was Cam Reddish and it was the other dude from
Herder. It was all Cam Reddish and Herder. They killed us.
No.
Nah, it was John Collins in the last few games.
Oh, John Collins. Yeah, John Collins
did too.
And don't forget those oops to Capella too. That's what was really annoying.
That pick was crazy.
And that's why we were waiting on Mitch, because Capella owned Nerlens Noel and Taj Gibson because we were too small in the paint. And Capella has way with him. That's why we're like, we need Mitch back. Mitch back.
Now,
Capella owned the paint.
Now,
that's why we lost against Atlanta.
Now, what pains me to say, I'm praying that they turn it around, but I'm telling you right now, with the way they're playing, they barely look like a play-in team, honestly.
Shit, we'd be lucky if we get there.
Yeah, there's too much win 3 games here, then lose like fucking 6.
It's been inconsistent.
It's way too.
Now we have 10 games of below 500 teams.
Exactly.
I want to see what we made. What are we made?
These next 2 games against Boston is real important right now.
I want those.
I mean, you can still be optimistic about everybody on the team.
I want those. Those
the
are
only person I have no hope for is Evan Fournier.
Yeah, no, I don't have like.
Yeah, I got.
But see, I don't know if Tatum's gonna play, because Tatum is in protocols right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if he suit up though.
It's very simple. 3-point defense.
I want RJ Barrett to face off with Tatum. That's good for his growth. You need games like this.
3-point defense. We were top 5 in the league last year in 3-point.
Yeah, we were.
That's why we were very good. This year we're like
bottom 5.
Well, see, here's the thing. See, but here's the problem. The one bringing the ball up, they let them blow by, and then they want to send 3 bodies at one dude and leave a shooter open. That's what kills them.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. 3-point defense.
Like,
Last
I don't know.
year, they were missing it for whatever reason. If it was open, contested, whatever.
No, last year the shots were open. The shots were open last year. They were just missing it against us.
You can say some of that is Reggie Bullock playing defense. He said some of that is them missing wide open threes.
Yeah.
But they were missing it last year. This year, they're not missing.
Well, that's because last year the Knicks the Knicks closeout defense was pretty decent, like you said. Like some of it was missing open shots, but 9 times out of 10, what made the Knicks good last season was the fact that their closeout defense was good.
Yeah,
They, like you said, they were the top half of the league in defending the 3-point line last season. Now they're in the middle of the pack because they keep leaving the 3 wide open.
But here's the conundrum.
They were playing with more intensity.
No, wait.
Go ahead.
The conundrum is the only major change from last year's team to this year's team is from Alfred Payton to Evan Fournier. That's the only major change. They purposely brought.
Wait, what about Kemba?
Bullock was major too.
Wait. Kemba is a low risk, high reward. They got Kemba on a very, very low. And Kemba started because of injuries, COVID, all that shit.
Nah, Kemba was that day one starter.
Wait.
Yeah, he was day one starter. Kemba was day one starter.
Hear me out though.
Derrick Rose had said, yeah, he was a starter.
The only major change we really made outside of Kemba is we turned Reggie Bullock and Evan Fournier because we got outscored by Atlanta in that series, and we realized it doesn't matter what our defense is. If we can't score with Atlanta, we're fucked. And that's why we flipped Reggie Bullock to Evan Fournier and said we can bring back Bullock and Alec Burks, but we made a choice and we said Alec Burks instead of Reggie Bullock for that simple reason.
But
because our offense isn't flowing and it's not going well, that's where it's like everybody's not paying out well. But that's why everybody's here and fucking Reggie Bullock and Alfred Payton's not here. We got outscored and we got scored in this league in order to win and stuff like that.
They were saying that offense in the playoffs wasn't functional because every time they got the ball to Reggie Bullock, who was being guarded by Trae Young, he couldn't do shit. He couldn't put the ball down.
Because Bullock is a spot-up shooter.
Yeah, he can't dribble, right? And that's why Trae Young was able to guard him. So they're like, if we get Evan Fournier, now we have a more dynamic offense. But really, the truth was Evan Fournier just put up numbers on the fucking track sheet.
So dynamic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's a negative on defense.
Alfred Payton was the worst starting point guard in the entire playoffs, period. And Reggie Bullock is a 3-and-D guy. And Trae Young ate his possession dinner. So it was like, we have to make a change because we can't score, and Trae Young's eating our best defenders like lunch. What are we going to do? Unfortunately for us, we spent a lot of money on Fournier coming off the Olympics when Evan Fournier actually balled out.
Exactly.
It didn't go to DeRozan, which we would have paid too much money to DeRozan, and it doesn't matter. And DeRozan may not have worked out in New York.
I don't know. I don't know. Remember,
really
people were.
DeRozan and RJ.
Remember, people.
No, the Knicks really wanted Lonzo Ball.
It's not enough shots to go around.
Yeah, but they were trying to get both Lonzo and DeRozan. I think they wanted Lonzo.
Because remember, people said that DeRozan wasn't going to work out with Levine, but look at them. Look at them. DeRozan is the main reason why Chicago is winning as much as they are.
Correct. Levine has taken a back seat to DeRozan.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's Robin, but he's probably the best Robin in the league.
Yep.
I think it's a matter of situation fits, and DeRozan fit better with Chicago than he did with us because with us you have Julius, you have RJ, you have Derrick Rose. Where does DeRozan really fit with us?
But
even though they tampered, they made the best decision.
Remember, remember, y'all not bringing this up. Remember, DeRozan didn't even want to be in Chicago. He wanted to be a Laker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the Knicks also didn't even offer him anything.
And to be honest with you, I was salty because honestly, I wanted DeRozan as a Knick, honestly.
Yeah, but we already have RJ.
He didn't want to be here. We didn't even offer him.
Yeah, but we already have RJ. Why are we offering DeRozan a contract?
But see, here's the
I mean,
thing.
Because RJ could have played the two, DeRozan.
I don't.
Nah, man,
Like I
there's
said,
not enough
I
shots to
look.
go around, man. I don't know about
I
that.
look.
I feel like
No,
he's
I
gonna
look.
play 2 and 3.
I look.
I
I
wouldn't
like
mind taking
RJ.
some shots away from Julius. He doesn't need to be scoring 26, 28. He's not scoring 18, 19, getting 7 assists.
Look, I'm just
DeRozan
saying.
needs to make-
Even if he was, it's still enough. It's still not enough shots to go around for DeRozan and
That's a
RJ
great point. That's
on
a
top
great
of it.
point. If we get DeRozan, let's say he plays a 2 or 3, and RJ has to adjust. Is that a legit good fit? Because remember, if we get DeRozan was a legit mid-range shooter that was inconsistent from shooting threes and wasn't really a closeout guy. This year is the year that this is his Julius year that Julius had last year, where he's proving everyone wrong and saying,
But yeah,
I can close this shit out. I can hit game winners. I can hit whatever shot you need me to do. I can hit free throws in the clutch. DeRozan was never that guy. That's why Toronto traded him for Kawhi, because he was never that guy. And LeBron proved that in so many years, he was never that guy.
And if DeRozan was in New York, basically RJ would become Lonzo Ball, averaging like 17 points or 13 points per game.
But sometimes coaching means a lot, and the right coach unlocks the right player.
Hmm.
And sometimes, okay, Billy Donovan's system may work for DeRozan, but Tom Thibodeau's system may not work for DeRozan. So
I could.
what's
Okay,
working in Chicago may not work in New York, and that's my point.
Chicago, New
there's-
York
there's
played
no
pretty much
spotlight.
the
Chicago,
same.
there's no spotlight. But Chicago's
But
no
Chicago
spotlight.
like top
They're
3
just
market.
expecting if you make the playoffs, we're good. New York, we have expectations. We made the playoffs last year with Julius playing second, all NBA second team. We made the playoffs. We were going toe to toe with Trae Young last year, so we have expectations. Chicago has zero expectations. So if he goes there and takes them to the fucking conference finals, it's golden. DeMar DeRozan can hear no shit. Exactly, they overachieve. Personally, if he goes to New York, if they don't make the playoffs again, who are we gonna blame? It's not gonna be Julius because we love Julius.
So you saying DeRozan's playing good because he's not playing with any pressure?
No,
Nah, he definitely doesn't have any pressure.
No,
I think it's a combination. I think he has the right coach, the right system, the right team, the right complementary player in Zach LaVine, the right other complementary player in Lonzo Ball. And for some reason, it lacks the other part of his game that's always been there, which is that 5% of a superstar that's like, you can close in the last 2 minutes. LeBron's not here anymore. You don't have to have PTSD of LeBron. And you can just ball the fuck out, and we got you. And he's just balling the fuck out. And it's just a part of his game that's like, always been there, but there's no LeBron to be his like wall block. So where
You
it's
know
like,
why he's
fuck it, I
mad
can
different
go.
now? You know what changed in his game? Last year when he was with the Spurs, even the Spurs were saying it like, they were like, DeRozan, if you want to take the next step, you gotta learn how to pass the ball. So that's when he started facilitating. He was drawing the double teams in and then passing it off because he was on the Spurs and they were so trash. No one really knew about it like that. And then when he got to Chicago, now he's able to find LaVine, and they're both averaging 27, 28 a game.
But the Spurs don't got a Zach LaVine. The Spurs don't got Alonzo Ball. At the best,
At DeJounte Murray, though.
At the best, they had DeJounte.
DeJounte Murray was hurt
And
last
DeJounte
year.
got injured.
Yeah.
DeJounte got injured, and what was it, Lonnie Walker? Is your other guy got injured? So
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Toronto didn't really have anyone except for LaMarcus Aldridge, and LaMarcus went to Brooklyn. So it was like DeMar and whatever versus.
don't even get me.
But
Yeah,
Chicago
don't even.
has but here's the thing though. Chicago has an identity. They have a coach that has a pedigree because Billy Donovan wins. You have Lonzo Ball, you have Zach LaVine, so you have a second and third guy that you can pass it off to and you're good. You have an identity, which
Caruso.
is defense. You have an identity, which is defense, like my man said, which is Caruso and all them that will play defense across the board, like the Knicks did last year, where they had an identity which was just fucking defense. And then you just say, fuck it, let's go. We have a closer in DeRozan. We have two guys that can score 30 points. We have guys that will love to play defense. We have Lonzo that will love to just orchestrate the offense. And then it's just whatever. It's free flowing because we're not supposed to be here.
I mean, I hear everything you're saying, but I still think that if we chose to get DeRozan over Evan Fournier, and like that would have been a significant upgrade. And Julius would have been good. RJ would have been good.
No. RJ would have not been good. RJ would have been Lonzo Ball, averaging 13 points per game. I'm telling you. DeRozan would have been eating well. Randall would have been eating.
See, I don't like. But see, one thing I don't like is that I don't like that they're trying to convert RJ into a simple 3 and D guy. I don't like that.
Me neither.
RJ's game is driving to the basket, which he did tonight. That is the RJ Barrett we saw tonight is the RJ Barrett that I want to see on a consistent basis.
With the few games he's been there.
Exactly, but we don't get that because I much as I don't like
Randall too much.
Exactly, because you put and I think RJ feels comfortable when he has the ball in his hands up top the perimeter and then just driving to the basket, send somebody up, or getting the bucket.
And that would have been our problem. Our problem would have been if we would have locked that. If we really got DeRozan, who's closing in the last 2 minutes? Who's getting the shots? Is it DeRozan?
Yeah, DeRozan becomes your number one.
No. But listen. Is it DeRozan, who we just got? Is it Julius, who was second team All-NBA, who proved that he's a guy? Or is it RJ, who's shown that if you give me the ball and I drive, good things happen?
I think I take DeRozan.
I got an answer. And it definitely be it'd be DeRozan, and it'd be DeRozan for this one reason. We've seen time and time again, Randall getting that last shot and not delivering. At the end of quarters, they run the same play for him to get the ball, and
sometimes he doesn't even get the shot up.
Again, and most times, he doesn't keep in mind the clock, and he doesn't even get the shot off on time most of the time. So no, I'd rather have DeRozan taking that shot.
Well, see, and I agree with DeRozan taking the shot, but see, with Randall, the thing is that one, like we talked about before, Randall's lackadaisical ball handling, and two, he doesn't. That's why I feel the point guard is supposed to be like, okay, here, I'm gonna get the ball in, I'm gonna get the ball to you, and then pay attention to how much time you got. I feel like that right there is the point guard's responsibility to set that play up if it is gonna be Randall to take that last shot.
Last year, hit the shot.
Last year, y'all remember Burks took about like the same number of game-winning shots as Randall. D-Rose took a bunch too.
But see, at this point, you have to say that Burks has proven that he could be a late game clutch player.
Yeah, so the point is like just because D-Rose is on the team doesn't mean you're taking something away from Randall. Randall never had it, you know.
Exactly, but see, my thing is that right now, what's really irritating me is that we need production from the shooting guard, and we're not getting that. And that's why I'm saying right now, if you got to make serious consideration to either bench Fournier or you got to make that man stay in the gym and put up over 1,000 shots to get his act together.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I know it ain't happening.
He's stuck in his ways, man. He's 10 years in. He's already paid.
You know, Mark Jackson would have benched his ass.
Yo, Mark Jackson will never coach in the league, man. He said that shit about the LGBT community, man. The NBA shadow banned him.
Yeah, no, but he's still compensating.
He is, but he made the mistake of being in Golden State and saying that Bible Belt shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Once he said that, I knew it was over, and then they fired him.
San Francisco is the capital of LGBT.
Yeah, I don't know why he got on that Bible thumping shit.
Wait, but here's the thing, though. Don't forget that Mark Jackson developed Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Okay, thank you.
And Curry loved the Bible thumping.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The whole team loved the Bible thumping shit.
See, nobody brings that up.
Yeah, of course they're not gonna bring that up.
Yeah, but say what you want about the Bible thumping. Say what you want about Mark Jackson's philosophy. All he did was bring up Steph Curry, bring up Klay Thompson, bring up Draymond Green. He developed those players.
And I'm agreeing with you. I'm just stating the reason why he's not coaching. That's all I'm saying. The reason why he's not coaching. I don't agree with it, but I'm just telling you the reason.
But see, I'm telling you, if I'm him, I wouldn't let that happen to me. I bring up players and then they develop the right way, and then somebody else want to come in and take my success. I wouldn't let that happen to me.
It got that's smart.
Nah, but Steve Kerr did take him to the next level.
Yeah, Steve Kerr had the right system.
Yeah, but Steve Kerr inherited a championship-winning team. Mark Jackson did the hard job, which was develop.
Exactly.
Yeah, he laid the foundation.
He laid the foundation for their defense.
No. Probably built up everything besides like the top 2-3 floors. You know what I'm saying?
No. Wait. Steph Curry had all the ankle injuries known to man. Mark Jackson made sure that Steph Curry was good to where whatever the ankle injuries, they got that solved. They drafted Klay Thompson. They drafted Draymond Green. They drafted Harrison Barnes. They drafted smartly. Mark Jackson was in charge of their development to where they got better every year. They challenged the Spurs that 1 year. They beat the shit out of the Clippers when the Clippers were supposed to be something. And then when Mark Jackson fucked up, when Steve Kerr took over, he took over a team that you have a potential top 10 player in Steph Curry. You have a potential top 20 player in Klay Thompson. You have something in Draymond Green.
We agree with you. But it's more than player development, player motivation. You need an actual system on that court.
Yeah,
and then Steve Kerr, he also swapped out David Lee for Draymond Green.
The offensive system that Mark Jackson was running was the cause of them being stagnant.
Bro, Curry started becoming like the unanimous MVP Curry under Steve Kerr. You know?
What's up, boys?
I get it.
What's going on?
Yeah, I want to say something funny real quick, if you don't mind. So, my jackass just spilled. I just made a whole vodka drink and I just spilled it fucking everywhere. But y'all
yeah, you better link that shit up.
Oh yeah, I'm about to grab a Pamplemousse LaCroix. You know what I'm saying?
With the Steve Kerr thing, all I'm saying is it's like when Phil Jackson inherited Doug Collins' team. When Phil Jackson took over the Bulls. When he had Jordan, when he had Pippen, when he had Horace Grant, when he had B.J. Armstrong. You inherited a championship-winning team. All you needed to do was tweak the entire system, and that was that. And that's exactly what Steve Kerr did, which was Mark Jackson developed these players to where these boys can ball. They balled out against San Antonio. All Steve Kerr did was tweak the system, and all of a sudden they went from they can ball to we got a fucking dynasty. That's all I'm saying. Right. It's the same shit that Phil Jackson did with Doug Collins, which is like I have Michael Jordan. All I gotta do is just tweak the system, and now I'm unlocking everything. Oof.
That's good. That's good. That's a good point. Yeah, they definitely did. Shooting like 60%.
It's so funny to me when people on Knicks Twitter. Yeah, it's so funny that like they're like, "Oh, dude, they switch up every day." Like everything about New York is about loyalty, man. Like I'm a fucking Jets fan my whole life. You know, like the worst Thanksgiving of my life was the butt fumble, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stay loyal.
I feel sorry for you, bro.
We got so many young fucking players. And it's so funny to me because like I'm a Duke fan because I'm from North Carolina, but my whole family's from New York and shit. And it's like Kentucky guys playing with Duke guys, like, you know, mixing together, and it's fantastic. And we have so much talent. Like, sky's the limit for the Knicks, and that's all I gotta say because I'm a Texas female, real quick. But bing bong, go Knicks.
All right, bet. Well said. Well said.
Hey, man. I don't even do that.
I'm gonna drink for y'all real quick. Got my Pamplemousse in here.
Yo, this dude, what is that? Some Henny? What are you pouring up over there?
So it's a mixture of Pinnacle vodka and Pamplemousse LaCroix.
Yo, you living good over there, man.
I mean, I'm at my parents' shit, I hate vodka and I hate LaCroix, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm a fucking Scotch guy, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you mean good times call for good measures. And from that heavy ass pour, that we heard, man. You measuring good, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you already know. Yeah, I drink like half.
As an experienced drinker, you
Uh,
better
yo,
drink one.
bro. I mean, I hate. I'm an alcoholic for real. But like, that's the first step of the program. You know what I'm saying?
The first step.
Yo, Russell Westbrook is such an ass, yo. I can't believe
yo,
y'all wanted
fuck
Russell
Kevin
Westbrook.
Durant, fuck Russ Westbrook.
No,
I ain't never
say that. I ain't never say that I wanted
Oh,
Westbrook.
he's tripping me out. I'm watching the Kings and Lakers right now. He's
Nah,
disgusting.
Lakers fans are definitely hyped.
Westbrook is
Antonio
washed.
Bryan
As a Knicks fan,
the other
we
day
never
against
did.
the Jets. Oh my god!
I live in DC. I'll tell you this for a fact. I live in DC.
I'm
So
about
at
to
least
move
you're a
DC
there.
Giants
fans,
fan.
when DC fans are like pretty much like begging anyone to take Russell Westbrook off their hands, be like, I will hand you him on a silver platter. I will pay 50 cents on the
Yeah,
dollar
for a bag
you
of
to take
Skittles.
him.
Wait,
Literally,
hold up.
It's red flags up their ass. When like they're
Okay,
like,
wait.
I'm begging you to take him off our hands because A, we don't want to pay his contract because he's making like at least $30 million a year.
Oh,
B,
he's
Not
on
44.
Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, so I'm looking at this right now. And this is so unrealistic. I'm looking. Russell Westbrook got 0 turnovers, and it's almost the end of the third quarter. Is that realistic?
Damn, did the game even start yet? The fuck?
There's an exception
0
to every
turnovers?
rule, bro.
He has 0 turnovers, and it's almost the end of the third quarter.
As someone that has league pass,
He's reffing the game?
consistent all year. They've been
Nigga say you ref
Alright,
the
boys,
game.
I'm out. One love. Big
Lakers fans.
All right.
Lakers fans have been begging to trade him all year. They do not like him. They're pissed at Washington for the fact that they fleeced them to get Westbrook off their fucking books. They're pissed.
Yeah, they did fleece him.
They are pissed. So it's like the 0 turnovers. Trust. As a Knicks fan, he went off on us in the Garden, and we were like, whatever. That's your one game of the year that's gonna go off on us. Have fun with that.
Right. But see what? But
trying to get his ass off the team.
but see what?
Yo, Henry,
Westbrook's-
mute your speaker, man. Oh, you speaking? I thought you was on the phone.
Oh no, man! But see, here's the thing though. Westbrook's not the only issue, bro. Westbrook is not the only issue with that team.
No,
just like the
they're
Knicks.
poorly.
The biggest issue is your defense.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, how many times the Lakers they get exposed in the paint, dude.
Yeah, they're letting everybody blow past them.
See that's and it's so sad, man, because like I hate seeing the fact that LeBron is literally 37 years old and he still got to backpack that team.
Yeah, that was the plan.
It's not just pain. It's a matter that they traded KCP and Caruso.
And they traded Ingram away as well. I think trading Ingram was a bad move on their part.
No.
Yeah, Henry, mute your mic when you're not speaking.
All right.
Somebody's echoing.
Yeah, that's Henry. Just mute your mic when you're not speaking.
All right.
Nah, I was just saying that the Lakers, where they fucked up was they let KCP go, but they let Caruso go. Caruso was their identity. Because
Caruso wanted to take less money
all
too.
Defense, all hustle, and it's like if you watch when the Pistons won the title, when the Mavs won the title with Dirk, you need those kind of hustle guys. Even when the Heat won the title with LeBron, you need those kind of hustle guys. And they let Caruso go for money and shit like that, and that's where they fucked up, where they were trying to go talent over those blue guys, and then
AD got biatch too. Before he went down, AD was playing so soft. He could have been the stretch 5 that they needed right now.
Also, they traded for Westbrook, and that's what I was saying. DC was begging everyone to go take.
Yeah, but AD didn't even want to play the center.
What about AD?
He didn't even want to play the center.
AD was always AD does not want to play center. He wants to play power forward. You knew that when you traded for him, where he does not want to play center. but they still trade for him because AD is still, when he's healthy, a top 10 player.
But you gotta be a professional and do it in spurts, you know? Like, do it in closing moments.
It is what it is. It's like the same thing that Boston did in 2008 when they were like, you know what? Ray Allen may not be the best shooting guard in the world, but guess what? When he's healthy, Ray Allen can go toe-to-toe with Kobe Bryant. Kevin Garnett may not be the best power forward in the world, but guess what? When he's healthy, he can go toe-to-toe with Tim Duncan. And they won a title, and they came very, 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 very close to win the second title with that shit. And sometimes you just gotta ride your gut, and sometimes you gotta roll a dice and go, you know what? I'm trying to win a dice with this. And that's exactly what the Lakers
To
do.
be honest, I still think team kind of underperformed.
I have LeBron.
But they teamed up at the end, so.
Wait, who?
Yeah, and that's what the Lakers are doing right now. The Lakers are doing, I have LeBron, I have AD. I'm rolling the dice with AD, but fuck it. I'm going to roll the dice right now with Russell, but fuck it. I know I traded away Caruso.
They should have went with the Buddy Hield trade. That would have went along a lot.
Facts, right there.
To be honest with you, I was expecting that trade to happen. I was surprised it didn't.
Yep, that's the shooter that they needed.
Instead, they got Wayne Ellington.
Malik Monk is not the answer.
Holy shit, Wayne Ellington.
They have Wayne Ellington. That's who they. That's.
No, they have Melo. Melo's actually earning his contract.
Yeah, but what defense?
Don't talk to me about Melo because Melo shouldn't have been in there. He shouldn't have been there.
Melo's part of the bad defense.
But yeah, Melo is part of the bad defense. But Melo shouldn't have been there. Melo was gonna originally come to the Knicks, and then LeBron persuaded him to go there.
Nah, no, thank you, man. Thank God that ain't happening.
Melo's definitely.
Can you imagine Melo and Julius?
I watched Melo hit.
But they don't win.
Yo, Henry, mute your mic.
So what does it matter?
I'm just saying, for what the Lakers do offensively, they space it out with LeBron, and they try to get shooters around LeBron, where it's like 3-on-1, LeBron drives, and it's all shooters around him. Melo hits for the Lakers, and he hits at a high percentage that Melo's actually like the third most important player in the Lakers.
Hold my bad. Hold on, Henry. Put a headset on, man.
Well, I'm about to head out, so it's all good, man.
All right, no doubt.
All right, man. Good talking to y'all.
Stay up.
Be safe.
All right.
I'm just saying, for someone that's seen the Lakers enough, Carmelo spaces their floor enough that he gives shooting range for LeBron and Westbrook. That even if AD's out, he gives lanes to where they can shoot threes, and Carmelo hits it enough.
Yeah, I would say his spacing is good, but like at the end, it's probably just like a
Westbrook ass.
What just happened?
How good is
What just happened, bro?
Is it the best? No, but
What do you do?
He stole the ball, break for open layup, missed the layup, got the rebound. Wait, they stole the rebound from him.
Catch up. Wow.
Damn.
You missed that?
Oh my god. Oh, he's bad for them.
He lost his legs. He wasn't this bad, bro.
No.
He doesn't play smart at all, man.
Not a winner. Westbrook has played with almost every superstar in the league.
When your game is 98% athleticism, when your game is 98% athleticism, you're gonna decline quick. You know.
Yep.
No, but this is why this is good. Because this goes back to our conversation earlier. Where we were talking about good fits, and we were talking about DeMar DeRozan, and we're like, was DeMar a good fit for the Knicks? It's like sometimes it's about fit. It's about coaching. It's about the right fit and all that stuff.
And a little bit of luck.
Yeah,
a lot of bit of luck. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. DeMar wasn't a good fit for us because DeMar at that time was all mid-range and this and that, and we got our asses kicked by a three, and we got our asses kicked by Reggie Bullock couldn't defend the three, which is why Reggie Bullock is in Dallas. because Reggie Bullock got his ass ate by fucking Trae Young, which happens. But at the same time, it's like, dude, when you score, if you can't shoot a three, you can't defend a three, then what the fuck are you here for?
Now, Trae Young ate a lot of people. I don't think we didn't let go of Reggie Bullock because Trae Young ate him. We got rid of him because he couldn't do shit back to Trae Young.
And that was the reason.
Correct. We had no offense.
We had a choice. It was Reggie Bullock or Alec Burks.
Alec Burks was the right choice.
We chose Alex because he could handle the ball.
Correct.
No, we chose Alec because Alec has so much more offensively. Alec can shoot a three. Alec can shoot an offensive mid-range. Alec can drive to the hoop with either hand. Alec can shoot a free throw, and Reggie Bullock cannot do any of those fucking four that I just named.
Bullock was shooting threes for us last year.
Bullock was really 3-and-D. Three wasn't hitting, then we were fucked.
Bullock was at best perimeter defender, shooting 41% from three. I'm not saying he was better than Burks, but it's not like he was like that crap.
Exactly.
I'll tell you why I think Evan Fournier is not a better fit than DeRozan, because when at least I'll think about it from this point. When Fournier's not hitting at all, he's not hitting threes or twos. But DeRozan can definitely Chris Paul you from two all night. So at least you can get a bucket when we need one. And he's better at driving to the basket than Fournier is.
Yeah, we're comparing a career 15-point shooter on a bad team to like a guy that was getting 25 and making it to the conference finals, you know?
Here's my counter argument. Can I argument this?
Sure. Of course.
Alright, here's my counter argument. Sometimes it's about styles make players. Sometimes you need the right player and the right style and stuff like that. So even if we pay DeRozan the money that he wants, which would have been almost $40 million a year for like 3-4 years, stuff like that. We're paying him to shoot.
I don't think he got that.
I think he got like a 4-year, $90 million.
Yeah, I think he's only getting like 25 a year.
So
I think he got like Julius numbers.
So 30 mil at the max. All right, here we go. We're paying 30 mil on the guy that can only shoot mid-range. He does not shoot three. He does not shoot 3-pointers. He has his inconsistencies, and we saw against Cleveland and LeBron when the stakes are the highest, he fucking folds. He folds like pussy and laundry and stuff like that. He can't fucking handle it.
What's Fournier's 3-point?
Yo, your analogies are nuts.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense, bro.
By the same logic, we should not give Julius an extension.
No. Hear me out. I'm getting there. So
you sipping, bro.
So we pay his money to Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier actually balls out in the fucking Olympics.
Melo bailing out the Lakers again.
But here's the thing, though. DeRozan's never shown that he can actually rise to the occasion and handle these situations. Every time he's been in these situations, he's folded. This is the
he's running to LeBron. I mean, you can compare it to everybody that ran into Jordan.
No, but hear me out though. Hear me out. I'm getting there. But hear me out. When he gets to that situation, he's actually rising to the occasion versus folding in the occasion. And sometimes it comes down to coaching. If you have the right coach in the right situation, it works the fuck out. Remember,
it came down to LeBron.
I remember.
Yeah, it really came down to LeBron.
It came down to LeBron.
How does
Patrick Ewing would tell you all day it came down to Jordan.
How's Evan Fournier better in that regard?
And I will give DeRozan all the credit. DeRozan deserves all the credit because he's balling the fuck out. And he deserves less than that. The same way Julius deserved less than that last year.
And let's not say he wasn't balling in those playoffs when he lost to LeBron either, because he did ball out in those games too.
And he did.
They just couldn't beat LeBron.
My point is this, though. Sometimes the coaches make styles. Sometimes you have a coach that's like defensive oriented. That's like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
We had fucking Pat Riley.
And sometimes I need you to go.
They had Jordan.
Exactly, and sometimes you need a coach that goes, I don't care what you do the best defensively, we're playing offense, and I don't give a fuck. And sometimes that actually matters. And that's what I'm trying to get at because I know Knicks fans are going, why didn't we sign DeRozan? We were trying to sign DeRozan, this and that, and this and that. Sometimes it's not the right fit because Tibbs is an all defensive person.
So why you sign Evan Fournier, who got no defense?
Because as a Knicks
Listening
fan,
to analytics.
No.
And if we want to go analytics,
we got
DeRozan is shooting the same percentage from three as Fournier this year.
Here's why. Because as a Knicks fan, in the playoffs, we got torched on offense. When we started Derrick Rose instead of Eldrick Payton on offense, because Eldrick Payton was the worst starting point guard, whatever. Once we started Derrick Rose as point guard, we had no bench mob. Because we had no bench mob, that means that they could bring Kevin Huerter, they could bring fucking Cam Reddish, they could bring fucking Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah, but they had a deep bench, man.
Yeah, they had. And
The Hawks that offseason spent the most money in the whole league.
How far you expect to get from
the Hawks got
Bro, you've been
shooters.
saying you've been getting there for a minute.
Listen.
Niggas dragging that shit. Come on now.
But the whole point is this. The Hawks weren't healthy the entire year when Julius went off. So Julius had these ecstatic numbers against the Hawks and shit like that. So it's like, oh, this thing was off on fire.
Julius went off on everybody last year.
No, he went off on the Hawks big time.
Because he put up 40 on Dallas. He went off on a lot of people.
He went off on Brooklyn that one time.
Yep. He went off on a lot of people last year.
He was averaging 39 on
He was the most
improved
player.
Always been.
But Atlanta got healthy. They changed coaches. And that's what fucked up the Knicks last year in the playoffs because all of a sudden they have Cam Reddish healthy. They have this other guy healthy. And they have guys.
Yeah, Atlanta was the hottest team coming into the playoffs. They had like the best
fucked
record.
us up was no Mitch, and our shooting went cold. No Mitch and our shooting went cold. That was it.
JR didn't know how to deal with the double.
Well, it was three things.
We wasn't putting the ball in the hole, bro.
It was three things. It was the cold shooting. It was no Mitch because Capella went off on us in the series, and it was Alfred Payton because Alfred Payton was the worst starting point guard in the entire playoffs. So we had to
It was
start
just the
Derrick
Hawks'
Rose.
time, bro. They rode all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
They had more depth than us. What were you gonna do?
It was just their year. It was their year.
More talent.
Derrick Rose.
They spent the most money that offseason.
It was Cinderella, to be honest. It was Cinderella today.
Bro, we wasn't supposed to have a chance against Atlanta, bro. Like, just that we won that game.
They
was
came
dope.
into that game the hottest team. They had made
Yeah.
they the hottest team in the league.
Best record by far since like Christmas.
Yep.
They came in the hot team because they got healthy. Even though we
Bro,
got
Trae Young is also nice, bro. As much as we hate him,
Trae Young is
star. He's a legit star. Biggest star.
You gotta respect him, bro. That's what I'm saying. You trying to downplay the Hawks? Some niggas was nice
I'm
last
not
year.
downplaying Trae Young.
And the Knicks went cold. Don't forget that. We
not
went.
downplaying.
Julius looked horrible that entire series.
And we fucking started Taj Gibson.
Julius.
RJ
So,
went
But
away.
like the point you're trying to make that DeRozan wouldn't have helped us, like I don't know how what you listed proves that.
Nah,
DeRozan
yeah,
wouldn't
you
have
bugging
helped
now. DeRozan is an MVP candidate this year, bro.
Right now, yeah.
Can I?
Was there any interest? Like, I don't remember
There
any
was.
link to the Knicks
I'm
and
gonna be
And
DeRozan.
if
real
you're
with
gonna
y'all.
go out and sign Evan, why not just pay a little bit more for?
And not for DeRozan. The problem is this:
How do you, bro?
Do you watch boxing?
Man, what
Evan
this
Fournier
got to do with
plus
boxing, bro? Look,
Evan Fournier
look,
plus
look,
Noel
let's-
contract equals DeRozan's contract.
For everyone that's listening, do you watch boxing?
A little bit. Why?
This is what I'm saying. Styles make fights. And styles make fights.
DeRozan made the
Same
best
shit.
decision, bro.
I know. But
He's
here's
in a
where I'm
perfect
going.
situation.
DeRozan had the opportunity to go anywhere he wanted to, bro. So for
I
you
got
to
you. I'm about to wrap this up. Here we go. Styles make fights. Because styles make fights. It's
That
like
Bach is
boxing.
strong, bro.
You you need the right player in the right system for this shit to work out. DeMar DeRozan went to the right team, to the right coach, where he fucking unlocked his fucking gifts.
The Bulls had a plan. They tempered to get their team. They got the stars that they wanted.
They got what they
and
wanted,
they
bro.
doing what
Exactly.
they fucking knew they was going to do.
You
with
over here,
Vucevic
they didn't
already
know
in
if
the house.
they didn't know
Levine
if
already in
DeMar
tow.
was gonna work. Like
Yep.
they just went for it, bro. They took a risk and it worked.
They
bro.
did.
Like
It worked.
you over here talking about, oh, Styles make this and that, bro. DeMar would have came to the Garden, he would have hooped regardless.
Yep.
Yes.
Stop playing,
He
bro.
would've.
Yes, he would have.
And I'm gonna
Yes,
be
he
real
would
with
have.
y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm actually a close friend. I'm friends with Black Trade. I don't know if y'all follow Trevon on Twitter, but he's a verified analyst for the writer for the Athletic. He's actually close friends with Black Trade because they both from Compton. But I mean, y'all see he follows me or whatever. I don't know if y'all follow him or whatever, but he told me DeMar didn't even consider New York. Like he went to Chicago and enjoyed the meeting over there and wanted to go somewhere where he could hoop and get his money. And actually, Chicago actually got him for the low. Let's be real.
Wait, how they got him for the low?
Pay that. The Knicks wasn't going to pay that.
But the Knicks, he wasn't even thinking about coming to New York, is what I'm saying.
And
it was
that's
either
what
LA
I
or
was asking.
Chicago.
I don't remember any linkage.
Yeah, there was no linkage. It was either LA or Chicago for him, and he ain't want to go to LA. He wasn't on that joining LeBron shit. Hell no.
You wanna know why it's simple?
You sure about that? Because he seemed like he was eager to go.
Yeah, he was eager to go, but
yeah, he never LeBron.
I seen an interview. He said he actually talked about going to the Lakers.
Yeah, he could have went.
They met at his house.
It was either LA or Chicago. He said Chicago was a perfect situation, and they gave him the money.
You know why?
And they gave him the money.
Chicago wanted him more.
He made the right choice, bro. He made the right choice.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's the face of that team, and they're a contender right now.
Yep. Even though they tempered to get Lonzo.
Yeah, they did.
They did the right thing, but I don't know. I never knew that the Knicks were really actively going after Lonzo either.
They were, but
they was going to pay that 4-year 80. Well, he got 84.
I'm gonna be real though. I mean, if we gave Fournier 74 million,
word, why not give Lonzo?
No.
Yeah, I think yeah.
At least one of them play defense.
Fournier played D. I mean, Lonzo played D.
It wasn't enough.
Here's what I do respect about our front office. There are no more leaks, so we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Facts.
They don't leak it like they used to, bro. Like, we don't know what kind of moves they making.
Those leaks could have been good. Because they would have seen the fan outrage and, like, hold the horses.
Yeah.
But y'all remember, I don't know if we spoke about this before, but when Phil Jackson wanted to trade KP for Devin Booker, and then we were all
we
like,
should have done that. It was Frank Ntilikina and KP for Devin Booker, and Phoenix was with it. Phil Jackson, fucking what an idiot, bro.
Nah, he wanted to do it, but then he got fired the next day.
That's crazy.
No. I know what you're talking about, because Phil Jackson was ready to trade KP, and we were like, what the fuck? We have a closer all-star. Why would you trade him? And he's like, no, you trade him now. This now, and
nobody don't want to be here. He didn't want to be here. I didn't want him to be.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, Phil Jackson had a falling out with everybody.
Nah, Phil Jackson said his brothers told him not to come to the exit meeting and like all that shit. They weren't answering his calls.
I was pissed at KP. You don't want to be here?
Yeah, KP was being.
Wait, you mean the same brothers that let him get a black eye in his own country?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can't lie to y'all can't lie.
Yeah.
KP,
the same brothers that think they like the Jokic brothers.
KP tried to force his way out of New York, especially when sexual assault accusations started coming up, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
When he was trying to force his way out, and it was like, that's why the Knicks sold him for like $30 on the dollar. Because it was like, all right.
Yeah, I was pissed we didn't get more.
Nah, KP said
we weren't in a position to negotiate.
KP said he asked for the trade because he found out they were shopping him. So he's like, if they don't really want me like that, just let me go. Send me away right now.
But remember, we're the Knicks. We do not get the best end on fucking crazy trades and all that shit. So
we got Banyani, remember?
We always get.
Oh God!
To get that.
Yeah, bro, you
So,
shouldn't
like,
have brought
if
that
we're
back.
trying to,
We
Yeah, we got.
obviously made
Remember,
the right choice.
remember.
James Dolan was an ass way because
Yo,
even if we were
Phil
trying to
Jackson
trade
is a
LeBron,
menace.
even
Yo,
if
Nah,
we were
Phil's a
trying to
didn't
menace
trade
to
LeBron
society.
and Prime.
James Dolan forced that trade on who was it?
Wait,
Glenville?
wait. Even if we were trying to trade LeBron in his prime, we would get fleeced because we were the Knicks at that time, and the Knicks at that time always got fleeced. We got fleeced on the Melo shit. We got fleeced on the fucking Amari fucking free agency. We always got fleeced.
James Dolan forced the Melo trade.
Yeah,
too.
James Dolan. I was about to say that. Nah, that was a lot of James Dolan, man.
MVP and coming off a bionic knee, we would still get fleeced because we were the Knicks, and the Knicks always got fleeced in those trades.
Nah, cause that's because of Steve Mills, man. Steve Mills don't know what the fuck he doing as far as basketball personnel.
Steve Mills was fucking terrible.
Yeah, man, he's good with business,
Hey, man.
but not basketball personnel. Not Steve Mills.
I'm actually talk some more shit right here, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a little something. So look, my homeboy Black Trey, he's best friends with KD, and I'm gonna tell y'all the whole KD thing. Look, we ain't get KD because KD never even considered coming to the Knicks, and I'm gonna tell y'all why he ain't considered coming to the Knicks.
He said
People
it
like,
though.
oh, KD, Kyrie, nah. Listen, KD ain't come to the Knicks because back when KD was on the Supersonics, I don't know if y'all know, but Scott Perry was working in that front office. And that draft year when KD got drafted, Scott Perry, he wanted Greg Oden. He didn't want KD. So when KD got drafted to the Sonics, he didn't fuck with Scott Perry. So when free agency came and, KD was leaving the Warriors, he seen Scott Perry was in Knicks front office, and KD's agent, Rich Klein or whatever, he's a Knicks fan. He wanted KD to come to the Knicks too. It would have been a perfect whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Knicks 35 jersey would have been retired already. Stop playing. But KD he did not fuck with Scott Perry. So that's literally why he did not even consider coming to New York.
If that's true,
never even hit up
KD's
New
a
York.
bitch.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you though.
If that's true,
why would you want to go somewhere?
15
Nah,
years
fuck
in a
it. It is what it is. Like, just let it be, because at the end of the day, the Nets are not gonna win a championship. They're not gonna win like multiple championships. So it don't even make a difference.
Nah, for sure. I'm just
so
saying
Elliot,
though.
that's
It's like I
you know
don't
how
blame
people
bro
said
though for not
afterwards?
coming.
You know how some people said afterwards that
that's what made it easy for the Nets to take over KD and Kyrie.
Just the Nets also had the perfect situation in that free agency summer. They had more cap than we did.
You know how people said that Dolan didn't want to offer the full max, and then KD was like, "Nah, I'm not with it." Then, like he felt offended that we didn't offer the full max. That's not true.
KD never even spoke to the Knicks though, bro. This is what I'm
Man,
saying.
that's like choosing between Beyonce and Saweetie.
There was never
and you
even.
saying,
There was never even no
Beyonce that
communication.
bitch, but I'm gonna roll with Saweetie. What?
Yeah, right.
That's a fucked up move, bro.
Yeah, KD never talked to the Knicks. In fact, what fucked it up for the Knicks was DeAndre Jordan played for the Knicks the year before, and that's when the Knicks were going through all the turmoil to rid of the
DeAndre
contract,
Jordan told him, "Don't come here."
shit. And DeAndre ended up going to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, because DJ is
DeAndre
friends
went
with
to the
KD.
Nets. DJ talked to KD and Kyrie. He was like, "Yeah, don't fucking come to the Nets," and shit like that. And that's what changed their mind in the last minute too.
Yo, fuck them bitches, man.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not tripping because we weren't even in a position, even if they came over
we
here.
wasn't even gonna get them.
Yeah, man, to like, because we would have had to deal with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
like, them two niggas is too much of a headache, man. I'm sorry.
Glad we did, bro. We would have been mad as hell right now.
Yeah.
Assuming that everyone in this chat right now is diehard Knicks fans. We
you already know, man.
We never get those free agents. We never have. What was the last big free agent we got?
Amari Stoudemire.
No,
yeah, I was gonna say Amari.
No, it was a trade. Yeah.
But even Amari had to overpay Amari.
Yeah, we did. We gave him $100 million.
Had to match. And even we had to give Amari a number.
Ooh, LeBron in his bag.
We definitely gave Amari $100 million.
His bag probably got Rogaine in it, man. LeBron, that father time, boy.
LeBron in his bag. Ooh, Sacramento in their bag too. Buddy Hill.
Please,
I hope
Knicks
you hit
don't
that
trade
on
for Blake Hill. Please, Knicks don't trade for Buddy Hield.
Yo, why the hell the Lakers struggling against the Kings, man?
If we could trade Evan
Yo, the
Fournier
Kings got a young squad. They remind
like
me
a
of
Sims
Charlotte.
or
Nah, man, they're nothing like that. They're actually playing worse this season.
Yeah, they play. Well, Charlotte is what? Charlotte 500. They 19-19.
No, Sacramento has players. They have Tyrese.
I
Halliburton,
like
who can actually
Sacramento
ball
players. I
out.
don't think they know how to use them.
Buddy Hield can ball, but he's in the wrong.
They got
system.
Harrison Barnes.
And they have Bagley who can ball, but he's
They
in the
got
wrong
Bagley.
system.
Yeah, they got a squad. They just don't know how to.
Sacramento
Yo,
needs to do the
Bagley's
same and hit
dude,
that.
Sacramento's got like 4 players that can ball.
Bagley has athleticism, no skills. Yeah, Bagley is whack.
Bagley can ball, but he's just in the
Halliburton, he's playing well.
Exactly. Sacramento's got 4
Yeah, Halliburton nice.
can ball out.
Yeah, they just missed out on the playing last year, right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
They
Let's say
playing well right
Halliburton-
now.
No. I'm just saying. Think about it.
It's a battle.
Think if Halliburton was on the fucking Warriors, would you be saying the same shit?
About
If
him being
Halliburton
nice,
was on the
yeah.
Warriors.
Probably.
If Halliburton,
Yo, GP2
Probably. I mean, all
and
the
what's the other
Warriors
young
players,
Jordan Poole? GP2 and Jordan Poole look like fucking not star, but
Just
like
wait
quality
till
role players.
Clay and Wiseman get back.
If
My
Marvin
God.
Clay, Wiseman, Moses.
Ooh.
Moody. They got Kuminga.
Wiseman is a walker.
Yeah, them
Wiseman
boys
can
got a
just put his
squad.
hand up and it's a bucket.
Yeah, they got everything: shooting, defense.
Man,
size.
Wiseman put his head up.
Lie, bro. You
The
can't lie
offensive
either,
player
bro.
blows right past
Andrew
him.
Wiggins, Andrew
He's
Wiggins
a
is
shitty,
on his
but
groove, bro.
Draymond gonna make up for that.
and they got ballers.
Yo,
Yeah,
Golden State better hurry up and
They
trade
play
Wiseman,
good
man.
team defense, man. They can make up for the Wiseman lack of defense.
Everybody could switch.
And all Wiseman got to do is hold his hands up. He's 7-1.
They force
Wait, wait.
turnovers.
Wait. Who said Golden State's got to trade Wiseman?
No, don't. Nobody said.
Nah, they said
Nah, I said that. They gotta let him go, man. Curry played
Oh,
much
they
better
gotta let
without
him
him
go?
on the floor.
Let him go and pick
Keep
up who.
Wiseman. Here's why.
Yeah,
you keep
don't
Wiseman.
trade that man.
No. Here's why you keep Wiseman, because Clay's about to come back.
He's
Even
a
Clay-
stretch 5. Shit.
No, but even
Nah, he doesn't
Clay-
really stretch the floor that much. yet,
Nah,
does
they
he?
don't use him like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Come on, Halliburton.
Yes, he does.
Halliburton ain't
Because-
scared, bro.
No, but here's
How
the
many
thing.
threes has Wiseman shot? This
Nobody's scared of the Lakers.
He
That's the
had
funny
39,
thing.
I would think.
Nobody's scared of the
year? In his
Lakers.
career.
No, but here's the point. Clay is even 60% of the
We got a
player
game,
that he
bro.
is. Oh,
Lakers,
go ahead.
Sacramento
Go
going
ahead.
at it.
Go ahead. No, but even if Clay is a 60% of the player that he is, he still stretches the floor for Steph and Draymond and shit like that. Because he can still shoot a 3, and he creates lanes for Wiggins and fucking Wiseman. And that's why you keep Wiseman. Because that's easy too. And in this day and age, in this NBA, you need easy buckets. You need the easy twos and shit like that. And Clay, even if Clay's compromised, he still hit threes. You keep that.
Boy, Clay gonna
no
come
matter
back just as good, bro. Clay a hooper, man. That shit.
No, but
That
Yeah,
man gonna
I
come back
believe
hooping.
in
But
Clay,
here's the
bro.
thing.
Clay's game was never built
I
on
ain't doubting bro at
getting
all.
to the rim, you know.
But
It was
Yeah,
never
it was
built
never
on
built on
jumping.
athleticism.
Yeah.
He's like
But
spot
here's the
up
thing.
shooter. He can
But here's
pull
the
up off the
difference. Here's the
dribble.
difference. Here's the
Maybe
difference.
on defense he goes to like 75%, but even at that he's above average
Yeah.
defender. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
And that's the point. Clay, regardless what you say about the injuries, can make whatever shot offensively. The difference is going to be on defense, where he can chase around LeBron or fucking KD. Doesn't
Nah,
play
but
in the
Clay was
Western
sticky
Conference.
ass on defense.
Yo,
Stop playing.
Yo,
But Clay,
even
no,
though
Clay
then, but
was
he
the
still
primary
makes them
defender.
better.
Clay was the primary defender on Golden State. That's no longer the same case because he can defend.
Nah,
and
but
shit
you
like
got
that.
other
But
bodies though. You got
offensively-
Wiggins. You got
That
Kuminga.
switch.
You
Why
got
would
Moses
you put
Moody
money
still.
on LeBron?
But remember,
GP2.
offensively, remember, you have the guy that can shoot
Oh, he
40%
did something
from
right.
three,
Go.
90%.
Bro,
from free
offensively,
throws.
yeah, but did you know Golden State is like a top 5 defensive team in the league right now?
Yeah,
bro.
all you
So
do
they
is-
valid on both ends.
Yeah,
all
Like,
you do
honestly,
is
bro, they my favorite
Golden
team,
State is
honestly.
back, bro. They back.
Yeah, and
Golden
Clay
State
is
is back.
making them
They
better
gotta
on
get
both
ready.
sides.
Yeah, Golden State is back.
Clay is not
Yeah.
making
Curry's a
worse
bad
on either
man.
side.
Curry is a
Yeah.
bad man.
And they don't even have their full team. Golden State is fucking back.
The only
Yeah,
difference
that's what
you
I'm
do
saying.
is
Them
this.
boys is hooping.
On
And if they do
playoffs,
trade James Wiseman, they're trading him for somebody better. You know, so it's
no,
like
honestly, like
ain't going
like my
nowhere.
opinion,
You
bro.
do not
Like
trade him.
I don't think so either, but
Phoenix,
they might consider it.
Phoenix as
No, you don't
as good
trade
as
him.
Phoenix is this year, I think Phoenix is a fluke again.
You don't trade him. What you do is you have playoff.
Hold up, fellas. I'm gonna leave this open for a few more minutes, like 5 more minutes. So get your shit off right now. Yeah, just unmute your mics. A few more minutes. I'm gonna leave it open.
All right, thank you. As far as the Knicks, if you're gonna bring it back to the Knicks, it's that simple. Well, the game that we just saw tonight is what we need every night. We need Julius balling, we need RJ balling, and we need the complementary players. If it's Quickly, if it's Toppin, if it's Grimes, if it's Burks, need them to fucking ball out and play better against the 3-point defense. It is what it is.
Yeah, obviously we need RJ and Julius balling to win. Those are our top two guns. But to do that, we need to make sure that they're not, either one of them aren't like primary handling too much, like they're getting the ball in the half court inside the 3-point line. And Julius isn't trying to do it himself. We know RJ could help him out, so let both of them get at it.
Yeah, and just like some of them, it's just for all. It's just wait, hold on, let me say this. I want RJ, Randall, Evan, and Kemba to figure out who's the head honcho to take most of the shots, because this shit is kind of clunky, and at the same time, it leaves RJ in a weird situation where he's almost like the third fiddle. Like, it's weird. So, like a night like tonight where you don't see barely any Evan, no Kemba, you actually see RJ get in his bag. And I don't think RJ could get in his bag when all these guys are on the floor at the same time. That's why Tibbs gotta wake up, man, and finesse that lineup to showcase, RJ and Randall mainly, and make sure that Kemba and Evan understand that they're not here to take 17 shots a game.
I think the key to this is Fournier. I think when Fournier is off, we got to treat Fournier the same way that we did with Alfred Payton last year, where if Alfred wasn't responding on either end for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you yank his ass for the entire half and you just roll with whoever else is left. And the same shit here, which is if Fournier is not fucking playing defense or even trying on defense, then yank him and go, you know what? Quickly and Grimes, I'm putting you in because at least you guys try on defense and shit like that. And offensively, if Fournier's hitting shots, then obviously you roll with him. But if he's not hitting shots, then it's like, how can I even justify you playing where you're not hitting your shots offensively and you're like a lackadaisical defensively? So it just comes out to the guard spot where we're deep is as shit with Quentin, with Grimes, with Quickly, even with RJ and shit like that, and just make the adjustment, which is Fournier. I know we're paying you like almost $100 million, but if you're not fucking hitting your shot, then you gotta hit the bench, dude.
I doubt that's gonna happen, man, because Leon Rose, I don't think the front office is gonna let that happen. They're paying him too much money. They need to see.
That's a bad look to other free agents. Like, yo, come sign for this team and find yourself on the bench.
Yeah, and that's a bad look for Leon Rose. It's like, yo, you just made that signing and the shit didn't work out.
But maybe they could like fake an injury, right, and tell them stew a little bit, figure out what's wrong,
And I don't know. Tibbs is not, for the whole season, Tibbs have not played Evan for most of the fourth quarters. That's strange. But yeah, he keeps starting him, giving him over 25 minutes a game. Something tells me there's politics here in play.
Well, I think he's hoping that he gets off to better starts and find his shooting form. Because Evan is very capable. I don't know what's holding him back. I don't know what's happening. I hope something unlocks in him soon. But to wrap it up, as you said, we have a stretch of 10 games where we need to do some damage if we're going to be serious about returning to the playoffs. And if they play like they played tonight, I agree. We can be where we want to be. But that lack of effort on defense is going to frustrate us all if they don't get it together. So it's been real, fellas. I appreciate hanging out with all you guys.
All right, definitely. You guys stay up, and I'll hit you guys once again when we do another group chat like this. So everybody stay safe out there in these Rona streets. Peace.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.